Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
We have a special treat for you if you'll indulge us. We'd love to play for you our submission for this year's Eurovision Song Contest.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday.
You need it on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door! Knock next time! Yes, sir. Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Hi. I hope everybody likes the new intro. That it would be courtesy of R2, who has worked very hard on that. It's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I like it.
Glad you like it.
So, let's go around the panel, and of course, I just talked about R2. So go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
Hey, I'm R to the Icky. I co-host channel with Maria the Geeky Crochet called After the Weekend. We review 80s and 90s movies from our childhood. And yeah, that's about it.
Nice. All right, we got Tom from Rogue Disney.
Howdy, everyone. Tom, Rogue Disney. Thank you, Ryan. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. It water spouted outside of my house today on my canal, which scared the living stuff out of me.
All right.
So,
well, interesting. Hey, we got Dan coming up next. He just popped in. Dan from Inside the Booth. What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing, Ryan?
Oh, I'm excellent. We're going to be talking about
slow motion.
Is he in slow motion? Try to
You
get
look
Dan.
at slow motion.
No, I see his eyebrows moving in normal motion. Oh, he's jeez. And we got JT. Oh,
I got an echo from someone.
yeah, that's Phil. I'll introduce you in a second, Phil. Hold on. We got JT. He is the gentleman who does all the graphics for a good chunk of this panel. I got to be honest. He's got a great talent, and definitely check him out. Instagram, Gunter Graphics. What's up, man?
Hello. Happy Saturday.
Yes. It's been a while since you've been on a stream, so it's nice to see you on the again here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yes, and last but certainly not least, and there should be another one after him. We got Phil. What's up, Phil?
Well, hello there.
How you doing, man?
Is that poignant?
I'm good. I'm good. What about you?
We are doing great because we are talking about some great stuff tonight. I want to say this first real quick. We're gonna do something real short because I need to film the new advertisement. Go to Silk City Hot Sauce. You can use the promo code Legion. That's Legion Legion, and for 15% off, they got great stuff. I use them on all for all my hot sauce needs, which I love. So, and let's dive into the very first topic here. You know what? Maria's not here yet, so let's do this. Let's dive into the Batman while she is not here. So, has everybody seen the Batman?
Yep.
Yep.
I have, yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. I just quickly want to go around the panel and get your score out of 10. I'm going to go with probably an 8.5 out of 10. R2, what do you think?
Give it an 8.
Okay.
7.5. 7.5.
Okay. Dan.
Let's do JT first.
JT first.
Is he talking?
I didn't know what like it.
Yeah.
It was like time delayed.
You're really getting good at your ventriloquist act there, Dan.
I know.
You were talking, but your mouth wasn't talking. I was like,
He talked, but Zort's mouth moved. That was amazing.
Maria says she's like, I'll be a little late, but I'm coming. That's what she said.
That's very nice.
Very nice.
What the hell? So we're going out of 10. Well, my actual review on Letterboxd, or one of those things, was 4 out of 5. But I guess if you do a 10, I would probably say a 7.
Okay. I feel like a 4 out of 5 would probably be like more like an 8 or 8.5 or something like that. But no, all right. Shake your head at me.
It's like school grades. They curve it down.
Oh, there's okay, that makes sense. So,
I'll go 7.5.
Okay, all right.
Dan's just copying me.
And I'll go 8.
I was actually gonna say 7 too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would say right out of the theater, it would be an 8, 9. But
I don't feel like ages well. Like as you
week goes,
sit on it.
Yeah,
I
goes on.
I watched it again, and I think I kind of liked it again.
Yeah, it's time for that.
Well,
I know, right? Who's got time to sit through it twice?
It is very long.
Time for that.
It is very long. It was probably at least 20 minutes too long if I had to say that. Yeah.
I'd say about 30 minutes too long.
They could probably cut it down to 2 hours and 26 minutes and probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
Which is 30 minutes, Dan. So I'm
why 26 minutes?
I was thinking, well,
isn't it 2 hours and 56 minutes right now? Isn't that the runtime?
Well, the runtime of the movie itself is like 2 hours and 47 minutes. So,
counting in commercials while you have to wait in the theater.
I had no problem with the time because the visuals, I know they took a little extra time to do the visuals and the panning and the film itself, which I appreciate that. So I didn't have a problem with the time. So no problem with me.
I only felt.
But by the way, it was only 5 minutes shorter than Dark Knight Rises. So if you like Dark Knight Rises time, you had no problem with this one. So,
I thought Dark Knight Rises could have used some trimming too, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I would agree, but I think in my personal opinion, I think it was better than The Dark Knight Rises. I'll say this. I think 2 hours and 27 minutes would have been perfect, but I did really enjoy
that one more minute.
Well, because that's what it would have been, because the allotted runtime is 2 hours and 47 minutes from beginning to end without, any the outro or the credits or anything like that or any. So, I don't think it needed to be longer than like Infinity War. I think it could have. But did it kill everything for me? No, I don't think so. I think I checked my watch like twice. So,
yeah.
I have a feeling it would feel long if I went for a second time.
Yeah, I think it was good only because yes, they had to tell the story, but the way they ended a couple of those scenes, it seemed like the movie was about to end. So I was like,
yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I guess it's not ending. Whoops.
Return of the King feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Return of the King. That's a good point. Return of the King feel.
I would agree that there were some things like that, but again, I had no problem with the time.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I felt like some of like the scenes where they were kind of a drawn out shot. Some of the dialogue that would come either before it or after it could have been voiced over on some of those scenes, and I think that would have made it tighter. It wouldn't have really taken away anything from the movie. It just would have made a much tighter film.
Toy like a toiga.
But then again, I would not get rid of any of the I want to call it like the Jaws moment for me, but the boot scenes of him walking and you hear those thuds of the
I love that.
I would not get rid of any of those. That build up, that tension. It to me, it was like the closest thing was Jaws. Like seeing like that sound. It just
Yeah, they did
Like,
a
I
good
love
job,
that.
especially in that beginning. You know, when all the criminals would look into the shadow in the in the night, in the darkness.
That reminded me of like the '96 Batman cartoon opening so much. Actually, like seeing them actually look up to the signal, having the helicopters fly around, similar to in the opening of the '96 Batman, where they would have like I guess the blimps fly around with the lights on. Like I feel like they took some inspiration from that.
They probably
like
did.
Classic Batman intro. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Another thing too that I thought was weird is like how much it rained in that movie. Like the city of Seattle said it was excessive, so that tells you it rained a lot.
Maria, check the private chat real quick. Okay, she saw it. Awesome. So since she's going to be joining us, we're gonna put a stamp and a thumbtack in this, and we are going to jump to well, welcome to Maria.
Hey. Thank you. You see,
Hey, Maria.
I joined, and you guys stopped talking or whatever you guys want to, whatever you were talking.
I mean, we continue.
You see that?
We can continue talking about the Batman if you want spoilers. It's your choice. I gave you the option.
I don't mind. I'm probably not going to see it until it goes on streaming. So
Okay, well then we're not.
it'll be a what?
90 days or 45 days.
Yeah.
Probably.
I hate to say it, gentlemen. I have to elevate her a little bit because I don't want to be called a racist. So and yeah,
That would be sexist.
Yeah. Well,
and it's.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, now it's racist. You've got the
Oh, wow. Bleed the black bait on the bottom. I see how it is.
That's because you have a bad microphone, Phil.
This is based on quality of
Apparently
equipment.
That's the shame corner.
Hey, my defense, I'm using my phone, Rogue.
I have a Chromebook and a SLR plugged into it, and actually I have a decent mic. Never mind, I'll take that back.
Yeah, well. Look,
how is the beach, Maria?
It was nice. I mean, I didn't go in the water. I just took my friend there. She said, please, accompany me to the beach. You have this competition. I was like, at what time is it? I got to be there at 7:30. I'm like, oh my gosh, that means we have to get out of here at 6:30, which means I have to wake up at 5:30. And I'm like, okay, fine, let's go. I'm exhausted.
That's
if it's for the beach. Yeah, man.
That's a theme park day for me up at 5 in the morning. So, we have to make a dining reservation.
Tom needs to push.
You still
little
enjoy
kids
it?
over at rope drop.
No, if you want to get those dining reservations, 6 a.m. is the time you have to be up to get them. It's hard getting into places sometimes.
Anyway, it was interesting because she did 3 kilometers, which I don't know what would be in miles because obviously the States and probably one
Swimming
other country.
or running?
Yeah. No, swimming.
Oh.
I don't
And,
know, probably like 1.87 or something like that.
Miles. And then there was another one. The same one did 8 kilometers swimming.
Okay.
I don't know how long.
So altogether 11.
Yeah, no, it was 2 groups. One with 3 and one with 8. The 8K started at 7:30 swimming, and it was around 2 hours in the sea. And the 3K started at 8:30, like an hour after, and that was where my friend was.
Okay, nice.
So,
Was this like a qualifier, or was it just like, hey, we're having a race on the beach?
yeah, it's like we're having a race on the beach, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is my first competition! I really want to go. Can you come with me?" I'm like, "Okay, let's go." So I drove her there. It was nice. It was hot.
It's nice.
It's kind of cold here today, so.
Oh my
What was it?
god!
Like you said it was like 36 degrees Celsius, right? By you?
Yeah, no, it was 38 today,
Okay.
which would be 100 degrees Fahrenheit for you guys.
That's funny. It was 38 degrees here today too.
Tom, we're gonna have a chilly evening. It's supposed to be about 43.
Yeah, I know. I'm not looking forward to walking my dog in the morning. I put my pants away. I have to find them again. Like I just threw them in a closet somewhere.
See, here's the irony: is that on a night like that, I save the air conditioner and open the window.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that why Tom has an infrared heater on right now? Because it's
Yeah,
43 degrees out.
It
looks like Tom's in an incubator.
I think it's only in the.
I was trying to go for the
right now.
Batman colors, the red and the black going. I don't know.
Well, I got a Batman
Please put your pants back on,
shirt.
Tom.
I did. I bought the Batman shirt because I liked it that much.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got this
4 degrees.
really weird shirt I got at Goodwill.
Oh man, that's awesome! Oh no!
They gave me $10 to take it, so I was like, cool.
Do I need to start opening my package real quick?
Okay,
Oh, you got
say
it?
your package
That would
again.
be a
You got
package.
it? Oh,
I'm just kidding.
do it. Oh,
Like,
my
we can do an
God.
unboxing.
Yeah,
Do it.
yeah. You guys keep
Live.
talking. I will slowly open this.
Don't
you know,
cut yourself.
what? I mean, come on.
Don't cut your package, man. That could hurt.
Love it.
I always got sharp objects around me.
That's not an apple.
Well, how was everyone's
Open up.
weekend?
Oh,
That's a knife.
that's a knife. That's a knife.
This is what
That's
everybody
annoying.
carries in Arkansas.
You got it at Target.
You have
I
a,
did.
that's true. You got to have a target.
It was real nice.
Remind me to hide behind Mario if I see
This
him.
is the
wear-
Jackhawk
use
10,000.
What? You're hiding behind a woman?
What?
Phil.
it. Yes, I'm hiding behind you.
Why are you hiding behind Maria? What's going on?
I don't understand. Your
Guess at least
comment.
I will have a pretty shield.
Phil is afraid of Rick's tool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fine. I'll hide behind Dan because him as a lady is pretty cute. You can tell with the sword.
Hey,
Whoa.
I know
Why is it
myself
sitting behind
once
a
with
woman?
that
I got a
knife,
beard.
Dude,
and I'm
like-
fine.
Maybe
Do I
maybe
look like a
because I'm.
man?
Dan has. I mean, Dan is like he's got some shielding
oh
to
my
him,
God.
but he might just throw you in front of himself. Like
Oh my
Phil, you gotta think about this.
Dude, this is
Okay,
this
okay.
is-
Don't worry, Phil. You can.
What do you got?
hide
What do you got? What do you got?
behind
What do you got for us?
me
Hold
like
on.
snakes.
Where am I at? I
Bullets
gotta
will bounce
find me. Yo, this is awesome.
Oh,
could
not.
That
oh,
is
that's so
phenomenal.
awesome.
That is so
That's so-
phenomenal. Oh, I gotta. Oh,
I'm so happy for you.
No, see, Ryan, if you opened it earlier, you guys both could have had the same shirt on.
well, I was told
No,
I had
mine's
I had to
slightly
open it on
different.
stream.
Mine is a Legion wire.
Yeah,
Ah.
well, yeah. No, I got that one too, which is so awesome. Dude, this is the best. What is going on?
Keep digging. There's more. Just put the camera on you.
Yeah, we don't need to be seen.
Yeah, we
wanna
want to
see
see.
what you're
Yeah.
Pulling out of that box there.
Okay, all right.
I'm sure Ryan knows plenty about pulling out.
And I'm not the one who I'm
This
the
is
one who drank alcohol.
This is a family show. What is this? How do y'all get this kind of stuff, man? Who y'all go
Oh, that's so nice.
to? It's so nice. How do you?
Ancient shiny secret.
Oh no! It says prune candy. It's prune candy.
Prune candy.
I'm trying that on stream tonight. I'm just gonna let everybody know.
That's the official prune candy of Legion Games.
It is. And
Oh, boy.
life would not be complete without a Cara Dune. That is so awesome. We
Oh,
love Gina
Cara
Carano.
Dune.
Obviously,
Backward.
she's so. I know.
Yes.
Unfortunately, all those came with her flipped backwards.
Yeah. She's flipped back. You can see her this way.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's so
There you
awesome. Y'all didn't have to do this. Seriously.
I got one of them.
I'm.
You didn't
I just
have
wanna,
to. We wanted to.
I know. I'm so bad at getting gifts. I when everybody's like, "Oh, I got you something," like you didn't have to do that. Like it just. I don't know. I don't. It's so kind of you guys. I don't ever expect anybody to do anything like that. Oh
That's
no.
really cool.
Is this
That
a
is
best
really
day
cool.
ever shirt? Is this a best day ever shirt? It's a best day ever.
That's hilarious.
oh, I'm dying.
I want to see that on the next
You know,
the next
I
stream.
want you to wear that
you
to
gotta
Chrissy
see.
Mayer.
I will wear that to Chrissy Mara. I swear to God, I'll do it. Do not tempt me.
I'm not tempting you. I think you should.
I will do it. It's this weekend, right? Yeah, it's
The 20th.
Yes, it's next weekend. Tom, are you going to that?
I might. It's a 2-hour drive over to you? About?
No, it's like an hour 15. It's like an hour 15.
Wait, from where I am, it's an hour for me to get to Orlando. Tampa's going to take a little bit longer for me to get to.
Oh, are you on the other side of Orlando?
I'm on the East Coast.
He lives on the island.
I live on an island in like near Cocoa Beach. Like that.
Okay.
That's not gonna be an hour. That's gonna be like
I
2
love
hours
Cocoa
and a half. I think maybe you get over to
I
Tampa.
mean, I think if you can get tickets, and then I mean,
Tom lives in Manatee Lagoon.
I think I'm
Tom
catching
bought Epstein's
Or Sea
Island.
Cow Cape, if you want to call it that.
No, I'm picking up what you're throwing down, and then of course, I mean, who wouldn't be able to play the?
There's a big sticker on
Here's
there that
what-
says "Scan
there-
me" too.
Yeah.
Oh no! Hold on.
It's so you can jam out immediately with that.
Oh no! Hold on. This is wild.
Got to play the best day ever song.
Mrs.
I know.
R2, you're losing money. You should be selling this stuff like to everybody. You could be making millions by now.
Okay, we're gonna. Oh, is it? Oh, it's a commercial. Sorry.
Yeah, she put music that's a lot gayer than that on there. So
It's still an advertisement. Hold. So does it? Can
Tom
everybody?
doesn't pay, or I mean Ryan doesn't pay for Spotify, so
I don't pay for Spotify.
I know. I'm just.
Woo!
I'm every woman. I mean, who doesn't? Dude, I loved YMCA as a kid in the roller rink. Are you
Yes,
kidding me?
Yes.
You
We
kind of
figured
look
you could-
like one of them.
We figured you could throw on the leather pants and wear the fanny pack and dance around in your apartment.
That's why you should come to Disney.
Yeah.
The leather pants and fanny pack. You'll fit right in.
Blaring the best day ever on it.
I bet. I'll say Tina Turner. What's got love got to do with? That's a good song. Yes, I like this song. Like girls just want to have fun. Come on.
By the way,
It's
though,
raining men.
this is all the wife's idea. I mean,
Oh, I do.
outside
like
of
I
one thing
love
I'll
your
take credit
humor.
for is the
Dean.
prune candy. I'm like, we got to
Oh.
go to the Asian market and get prune candy.
Oh no. This is legit. Like I love a wide variety of music. I have no shame. Like I have zero shame.
Ryan's gonna start belting a show tune soon.
Well, I am pretty good at karaoke. Wham! Wake me up. Wake me
She'll have to confirm, but there might be stuff in that box. I don't know how she
Uh,
packed it.
Yeah, no, I
But I'm saying like there might be more inside the box with that speaker too.
Oh,
Custom
okay.
playlist. I want that playlist, D. It sounds good.
Well, I have a feeling they could probably send it to you. I don't know if I could send it. I know that there's an envelope. I haven't opened that. What happened to my knife? Piper, did you get the knife? I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah. I need something sharp. I don't have anything sharp over here. Hold on. All right, so we're talking about the Batman. We were.
We were.
How did you lose that knife?
I don't know because stuff is everywhere. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. It was under everything. Yeah, we'll highlight this real quick.
Oh, thank you.
Oh man, what a wild way to start the stream. Yes, I opened it very, very carefully just for the record, so nothing was. Apparently, it's harder to open the speaker than I thought. It's not just a speaker; it's a fanny pack. So you can you can wear it, and I'll wear it at the park.
I would like to. That'd be funny.
Look, if we put it on video, I'll do it. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I have no shame when it comes to humor. I love being funny.
Just remember, you'll probably be scanned extra for that because of lithium.
Oh. They're like, sir, they're like, anal cavity search. I'm like, oh, what?
They probably would for you.
They've gotten a little bit frisky lately.
Just gonna talk to Tom and be like, you know how when you go through security and the guy goes like this and like this and like this?
Look at this thing. It's so bright. It's so bright.
So we're gonna go in June then, because I think that will be your
Oh my
the
god!
perfect time
Oh
frame.
man!
Oh. Okay. You wanna?
Ryan is gonna make so many new friends.
Don't tempt me. On my main channel, Legion Games, because I do Eurovision content, which is very has a very certain demographic. Trust me, I get very nice comments from the men.
I can see you being big in certain communities.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely pretty. You know, one guy said, I was asked to review a Britney, react to a Britney Spears video, and he's like, "How come all the guys that react to Britney Spears are good-looking straight men?" And I was like, "Thank you."
I'm not going to say anything.
Compliment.
No, I was very, very, very thankful for it, and yeah, this is still. I love the.
It's awesome. Oh.
Yeah, let's make me full screen again. Since we're all having it's the best day ever sticker. Tabitha got one of those.
So did I.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, R2, your gift to me will be making its
Awesome.
debut on tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
Tomorrow it will be making its debut on a live stream.
I got a
Oh, nice.
bunch of sticks.
Bunch of stickers.
Phil.
Oh, you got the Phil one?
I got the Phil one with the cat at the top.
Oh, Nemo. That one's so
Oh
cute.
snap! That's like one of my favorite stickers ever.
This is one of mine because this is one of the WWE swamp ass NXT swamp ass. Yeah, that was great. And then of course we got After the Weekend, who
Woohoo!
yeah,
Sticker.
yes, I love it. There's another one that says "Scan Me." Oh, is that for the logo? For like the playlist?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's for your D picks.
Yeah, it's for well, I don't know if Spotify would like that.
Oh,
mad.
Nemo.
Well, by the way, Diana made you a Grinder profile, so.
Yes. Tom, these are
There you go, Tom.
yeah, these are in a truck stop bathroom. So just for the record,
Yes, Highway 71, marker 49.
Hey, there's a lot of people that drive down to Disney. It should be okay.
Yes, Cara Dune. Love her.
and this one's a magnet, which I love. So that means that when people come over, they'll be like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, Ryan is on our refrigerator here too. So.
Yes. Wow, that was great. That was so great. Thank you so much to the missus, especially because you said it's her idea, and you both. So thank you. That's really awesome.
You're welcome.
That's really killer, dude. Like y'all have some creativity that's next to none.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Well, I like to make videos. She likes to make stickers and T-shirts.
I noticed that. Yeah. My Maria.
And I designed the logos.
Yeah.
Yes.
JT
Yeah.
has a logo.
Yeah, there
I
you
feel
go.
bad because we didn't make this until after we sent it out. Otherwise, I would have included some of these for you guys.
Oh.
Mine are scratch and sniff.
Yes.
So good.
What did it smell like?
It's a joke, Tom.
Oh,
They smell like
I
sweaty
remember
balls.
those stickers.
It smells like talent.
Be careful with the
it
wording
could
on
have
that.
smelled like patchouli. I don't know.
Just kidding.
I made most of that stuff. Awesome, Mrs. R2. Awesome, D.
Yes.
It was really cool. Beautiful.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
So great, as I just put in the chat. Just really top notch. I don't know how either one of you do it. I don't know how you make the videos, dude. I don't know how she did all that. It's wild.
Yeah,
I got a weird
That's
imagination.
beforehand.
That's how I make the videos.
You guys got more creativity than I do, so it's like I literally.
You're the muse.
Well, and yes, too. JT has a package coming because somebody wanted to send him snacks as well.
Aw.
He's speechless. Forget it.
He's speechless.
For the first time in forever.
You okay, Ron? You okay, JT?
Well, we can. I guess we can continue.
Good night, everybody. It was
yeah.
fun.
Good night.
Now the Batman.
Okay. Okay.
Don't K me.
Okay.
Why were you not muted?
I don't think anyone was.
I don't think anyone was except.
It said that
Yeah.
everyone. All right. Guess
Timing.
Maybe I don't
Whatever.
know. Hold on. Wait, don't whatever me. Let me try again. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Probably because it doesn't take up the whole screen. That's probably why. We are continuing to talk about the Batman, and
Nice.
and so where did we leave off? Oh, we're talking.
Rain.
We're talking
About the boots, or
about the boots. and the rain.
I remember something. Rain. I remember something about rain. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
we.
something.
I
Rain.
loved. I really liked the fact that it like rained the whole entire time. I thought it was like
well,
really
it gave the
good
city
effect.
like a feeling like it was its own character,
Mhm.
Yeah,
which I don't think they had in the Nolan films. The city just felt like a backdrop in the Nolan films. This felt like Gotham actually had
was really-
a presence. It was its own character, and I mean that's why I said before. I think when I talked with someone that like I felt a real spirit, the Warren Ellis comic, the Spirit connection, like that this Batman is in love with his Gotham, where Nolan's Batman was just a tool for the people. I think, at least the way I see it.
So the rain was Robin?
The rain was Robin. Where did that come from?
I don't know. You made it sound like the rain was a sidekick.
Well,
No, I think it was just. I think it was a way to add more atmosphere and show how it's like because the rain also it's like a story element. It goes to the end of the film. All the rain building up to have the levee, which I don't understand how it's somehow like a mix between Chicago, Glasgow, and like New Orleans. Like I don't think Gotham
That's a
ever
nice
was below sea level in my knowledge of Gotham. Like
I mean, it made for an interesting twist. I'll say that much because it's just it wasn't something that I had expected.
it's nice also seeing Batman involved with something that's more of like almost a natural disaster
Yeah,
than a like a boots on the ground only effect. Seeing him be like a savior in that aspect of like because that scene I'm assuming we're going all over the place, but that scene
are you talking about the one with the flare?
yeah.
Hold please.
Okay.
Because
All
I
right.
think that's probably the most impactful scene. So
Okay,
hold please.
I will hold that then.
I really like the environment because it felt like the city was very. It was almost like deathly ill, if that makes sense. You know,
Well,
because
that's
I
the
think
point.
that is the point, and it just felt very disparaging, hopeless, and the constant rain effect and the constant darkness because it's rarely light at all. And even when it's light, it's daytime in the movie, it's almost like overwhelming, if that makes sense. It seems like it's too bright. Did anybody get that kind of a feeling?
I think it's to have you connect with the way Bruce Wayne / Batman is seen. Like,
yeah,
right. He's I think it's an interesting story beat to have him be sort of almost averse to it, saying like he's not able to be that light yet, to be that symbol of hope. So he's got the glasses on, he's staying in the darkness, he's staying that way, and his evolution, like it's an interesting I noticed it too. I noticed they oversaturated them things. They brought up the exposure sometimes on certain scenes, and it was a very it was a very interesting note and touch, sort of the opposite of what they did with like Snyder's Superman, where they like desaturated him, and as it sort of went along, he got sort of brighter and stuff. Like it's sort of an opposite. It's just very interesting.
I to be honest, I kind of prefer the opposite. I think the atmosphere in this movie was better than what we've seen in the DCEU for the most part.
the rain and the dirt and the blackness and the just the grittiness of it. It really kept me watching.
Yeah,
and some of the action shots, like the dark hallway with the machine guns, like that shot. That I don't know why it brought me back to like season 1 of The Punisher a little bit, just from the way that like it was composed. Like it was like, hey, we have a Batman hallway scene. Like I don't know why it took me there.
Rise, they did that in Rises as well.
Well, didn't they also do that for like way back when in like one of the Blade movies or something? It was really dark and you just see like the flashes. Yeah.
The first one?
Blade 2?
Blade?
I think it's the second one. Yeah, I think it's the second
in front of the spotlights.
Yeah. No. There's a scene where there's in one of the movies where there's a really, I think it's like a sewer. I think it is the second one. They're in the
it's
sewer.
the second one when they're going after Lomac.
Yeah,
I think that's his name. Lomac, something like that.
I think it's Nomak.
And they're in the sewers looking at the den or hive nesting ground. But yeah, they did the similar thing. But I think they added lasers or like laser sights onto his guns for that.
Yeah, I think they did too. But at the same time, though, I'm pretty sure I just remember Wesley Snipes in the middle of like a bunch of muzzle flashes because obviously he's
it's a cool scene in movies.
It's an awesome scene. It hasn't it's only been done in a handful of movies, but it's a really
Equilibrium has a good one. I think like that might be one of the first ones. Thinking about it.
Well, from what you guys are telling me, they did not, because actually in the comics, like Gotham City has its own character, and that's the idea. It's like a very, very dark, depressed, crime-filled city, and actually, probably why they got the name Gotham from Goth, right? Something that is dark, and it has its own personality, which differs from the Superman, like Metropolis, which is very bright, very very much more filled with life.
Also,
whereas Gotham
Wayne
Tower.
Manor, Wayne Tower in this is so gothic compared to what it's been portrayed.
I was going to say
that's good. That's good.
It looks like Tim Burton was their interior decorator.
Yes,
very
much
that.
so.
I love. Oh my god, I'm gonna love this movie.
Well,
what do you think about never seeing Wayne Manor? Like he's only ever in Wayne Tower. Like he's only ever in
Wayne Manor was on fire. You got there. They were there.
Yeah. It was
it burned down.
It had burnt down.
Yeah, it was when Catwoman and him were looking for
No, because I thought that was Wayne Tower in the center of the city. Because he's been staying in the tower in the center of the city the entire movie.
I thought they mentioned though it had burned down.
There's a scene where Catwoman and him go to Wayne Manor, and it's burnt down.
Okay, then I must have misread that scene.
But
I thought that was the asylum.
Down in the past. It wasn't like it was currently burned.
Because I thought that was like the kids' home, the former orphanage, or something.
The kids' home was built on the site of Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was meant to be a nonprofit built on the side of Wayne Manor, and it all burned down. The whole entire thing.
I misread that.
It confused me too because I was like,
they used the whatever left over to build the orphanage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. I have a question for all of you. What was your feel for Catwoman? Because I can't get over Michelle Pfeiffer as a Catwoman. She did a splendid job back in the 90s as Catwoman. The new one with Christian Bale, Anne Hathaway. She didn't have that spike of
craziness.
Craziness and insaneness as Michelle Pfeiffer did.
She was far more smug.
What about this one?
She was far more comic Catwoman though. Like Catwoman in the comics isn't really crazy.
Yeah. No, that's
What did you want to say, Rick?
Well, no, I was just gonna say like Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, there's something about Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman I like the best, but yeah, I mean, she's kind of the fault is she is crazy, which is not very Catwoman-like, comic book wise. Cat lady, Catwoman. Anne Hathaway wasn't bad, but she didn't feel like Catwoman, and she was far more smug. It's not like it's not necessarily a knock against her. It's just how they
Yeah.
wrote the character. This one, she wasn't bad, but she was very like naive and almost high school. I felt like in a lot of like her actions in dialogue, like she was immature, not like like she acted like a child, but like immature in the sense of she just had no experience really for what she was doing.
Yeah, she was she was drastically reckless
and very much emotion driven. She didn't get like obnoxiously emotional or anything like that, but just everything she did was purely due to emotion.
Yeah.
Have any of you read the Batman Year One comics? Like that line? Because I believe that they're pulling this Catwoman more so from that comic line, I think, except for the father angle.
Yeah,
I think that's more movie contrivance. I
is-
think that explains some of her more rash acting because of her more she's also I think mixed race in the comic also, and like some more of an urban upbringing instead of Catwoman, who in like the Eartha Kitt ones and all that before were more of a middle class affluent. So I think that's some of the naivete. It's more cultural based, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, to me, she seems like she's younger than Pattinson too. I don't know what age Catwoman's supposed to be in the movie, but she seems like she might be a good couple years younger. So it could be an immaturity to the character also.
Fair.
I kind of got the feeling that she's probably in her early 20s. Like 23, 24 max. Very, very naive, very emotional. And as I do understand it, yes, this is a much closer adaptation to the comics than has been previously seen, because it's more it's more investigative, it's more it's very what am I looking for here? I can't think of the.
It's more noirish. It's more
very noirish. It's from what I understand, it's a lot more close of a representation than we've seen. So,
has anyone here seen the Batman Year One animated film that came out in 2011?
No, I haven't seen it. I was going to say,
I would worth checking that out and comparing it, because you'll see a lot of similarities between this and that.
It's a weird comparison, but the flow of like the detective story, in my opinion, very much reminded me of Seven.
Yes,
the way it unfolds.
Oh, really?
That was on purpose.
Like you'd almost say like the essence of it is like that. It's not nearly as disturbing as Seven,
but it has that feel.
It's very dark, and just kind of the way things are uncovered.
It's almost demented in a sense, kind of twisted.
Very dark.
It's very dark, and that's why I like it, because even though I was not excited about the Riddler character at all, he came off very, very demented, almost very deranged.
He's a straight up serial killer in the film.
Yeah,
and he is based off of. I mean, not only his look, but he's based off of the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Too, which I thought was an interesting take. I can't say like I loved it. I didn't hate it. It was just different, and I mean, it did work for what it was. But because of that too, I think that aspect that he's,
Well, it's kind of like
genuine serial killer in this film.
It's kind of like if Sheldon from Big Bang Theory went bad. Like you have this, like, I guess is he supposed to be mildly autistic in the film or something like that, or is he just socially like? I don't know. I don't know if they say, but he kind of has some of those eccentricities of savantism based on how he's doing the thing.
He's he almost has an eidetic memory, so to speak. He's almost obsessive compulsive to a very savant level. But I like the fact that they incorporated the angle of the Zodiac killer, because that's something that I really like as a real world aspect, because that's a serial killer who's gone mostly.
He's a real one.
Yeah, he's a real one, and I mean, it's
what's the idea?
taken how long to try to figure out who he is, even if we still don't know 100%. The FBI thinks they know who he is, but
Maria, do you know who the Zodiac Killer is? Do you know anything about that?
No, not really.
So San
Haven't heard
Francisco
about it.
Bay Area in the late 60s, early 70s, there was this serial killer that, he was going around. He was mainly killing couples, young couples. And he would send these ciphers to the newspaper and the police, and was like, if you can solve this cipher, you can know who I am. And they always had like 2 or 3 people in mind who they thought it was, but they could never pin it on this guy. And they were all kind of fairly horrific, murders too. And a few people did survive. There was, but he would do all sorts of things. He'd shoot people. He would stab people. And there is a movie.
Remember.
There's the Zodiac with Jake Gyllenhaal and Robert Downey Jr. It's a good movie, but yeah, it is brutal what this guy did.
I mean,
You remind me of The Bone Collector with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, it's a decent movie.
If you want to, I believe the last place I saw it was on Amazon. It's called The Hunt for the Zodiac Killer, and it was done by the History Channel. And I believe it was before they had the series called Hunting Hitler, to where they try to track down the fact that it looks like Hitler escaped, that he did not die, and that many of the high-ranking Nazis did not die. But I think that was a predecessor to that. And it goes over all the crimes the Zodiac Killer took credit for, but it also go over his previous and post murders that are supposedly could look like they could be Zodiac killings, and they prove that several of them probably were, almost most likely were. And this guy killed probably a dozen or more people.
Yeah, the guy that they're almost certain who it was has died too. So I mean, it's going to be something that it'll probably never ever be solved either.
But he's very Zodiac Killer-ish, and I think I really like that because the Zodiac Killer came off very deranged, very almost. It was a game to him. He wanted to be caught, but it was a taunt. He's like, why can't you catch me? It shouldn't be that hard. And he killed at random too. There was no method to his madness. So that's why. It's wild. I think there's 9 confirmed kills, but I think it's looking that through the evidence and going down the line, it looks like it could be upwards of like 20 killings or something like that.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah.
So, another question for everybody: did you like Robert Pattinson as Batman?
Yes.
Batman, yes. Bruce Wayne, no.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Well, that's not fair.
Batman,
because he wasn't really Bruce. He wasn't really Bruce Wayne.
We never saw him be Bruce Wayne.
And
he was Bruce Wayne around Alfred. He was that version of Bruce Wayne.
No, but we didn't get to see him be like Bruce Wayne.
There's three characters
or Michael Keaton was ever Bruce
Wayne. There are three characters. There's Bruce Wayne, public persona, Bruce Wayne in the house with Alfred, and Batman. We saw him.
He's still too young. He was playing the same. He was the same mental person. He was just wearing a headpiece through the whole film. And he didn't grow as a person until the end. He didn't change, like, I have to be a different person until the end.
See, that's the weird thing about this being a year 2 story then. Because if it's supposed to be year 2, his persona should have been there.
Tom, it took me 10 years to grow into the person I am. So, seriously, like, you don't understand how a person grows. Like,
no, I'm just going from like the Batman Begins timeline type of deal from prior iterations.
This is their own thing, man. So they're saying in year 2, he's still like, oh my gosh, I'm still making mistakes. He like hit a wall flying through the sky. Like he tripped.
He definitely. It's
Well, even when he fights people too, I mean, he gets hit far more than any time we've ever seen Batman.
Literally,
he's
not
the same. He gets shot with a gun a lot too.
I think his armor's a lot better than any other Batman.
I I liked the suit. I really liked.
No, I'm just saying on quality of it. Like he's getting
Yeah.
shot a lot more than we've ever seen.
Yeah, I
a
mean
lot
that's,
of other.
that's definitely true. I
That
mean,
was a
I'm
little crazy.
I'll call that plot armor, but that's fine. It didn't really bother me that much. Where I look at this is that I think he was playing a uncharismatic, almost depressed, angry Bruce Wayne. So that's why there was no charisma there. There was no. He just didn't want to be anybody else.
He looked like Twilight. That's all.
Oh
He's like
well,
Twilight Man throughout the whole movie.
He didn't
You-
glitter.
you were-
He wasn't
Emo,
glittery.
long hair,
But-
the long.
See,
I would love to see
Ryan,
someone edit the glitter effect over him up throughout the movie.
Yes, that would be great.
But he
But
comes out of the
Ryan,
shadow.
This pops up another question. If he was like uncharismatic, he reminds me of Batman the cartoon from the 90s.
Well, Batman in
kind
the
of-
cartoon. Batman in the cartoon
He
was
was-
charismatic when he was Bruce Wayne.
Like
He
never
had
turned it
ladies
off.
on his own.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
He
not
never throws it
really,
on
yeah.
as Bruce Wayne in this film.
yeah, he's
So
Yeah.
that's where it's not a
Okay.
fair. It's not very fair to judge him off of his Bruce Wayne.
Correct.
Well, and I
Okay.
don't think that's. I think that's where that's where a lot of people had the hang-ups because they're like, well, the way he's portraying it, a lot of people didn't like that, and I even judged it myself. I was
Well,
like,
it's like the same judgment people did for Man of Steel,
But
Yeah,
right?
something-
People did those judgments for saying, "Oh, he was never Superman." So, like, it's sort of like a similar argument.
A good comparison, though, of his version of Bruce Wayne is far more like Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne before he became Batman.
yeah,
Okay.
Where like he was,
Mopey.
he's very much, he's mopey, but he's very much a lost person.
yeah. He almost
Um,
he almost has this. It's almost like a death wish to push himself and see how far he can go
Yeah.
without
Hmm.
because
And
he
that-
even
That's
states
the
in the
thing, it's
movie that
weird.
he's not afraid to die.
yeah.
Well, it also seems like he was only trained by Alfred in this. He was not trained by anyone else. Like as Alfred said,
We don't know that,
I
though.
taught you. Well, yeah, but he said all I could do is teach you how to fight. Like
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah.
So
I think that's
and
the
his
weird
fighting
thing for a
style
lot
seems
of people,
very
though.
rudimentary too.
Hmm.
Is
Like,
the
it's not
fact
his
that he is
tone.
mopey. He's,
Yeah.
where he's not.
It's,
Again, he doesn't use Bruce Wayne as his mask.
He doesn't
Yeah.
even want to be Bruce Wayne. He's like,
Okay.
why do I gotta wear these stupid cufflinks? Why do I gotta cut my hair? Why do I gotta do this?
yeah.
Right.
He his fighting style seems
That
very.
scene where he's in his tighty whities, but he's still wearing the mask is weird.
You just throw that in there. Don't bring in your fantasies, R2.
Oh my god.
They were
Oh,
sparkly though.
They were.
Yes,
Yeah.
sparkled nicely.
Nice to see you back, Dan.
Yeah, nice to welcome back, Dan and Phil
Hey,
both.
you're
As we confirmed,
you.
Phil is on the floor. We saw that.
Damn straight.
You
Damn
have a
straight.
desk.
I know there's
Are
a
you in a-
desk right
Are
behind him.
you in a dorm
He's
room?
finally got a desk.
See,
No.
I see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Here's an
I've been
excuse.
having this desk since I've known you guys. I'm just been
Yes.
too lazy to actually get up, put my laptop on here, and get a chair from
And have it
downstairs.
just
Do you have no chair in your? Do you have no
Now
chair in
we
your
know.
room?
Now we know.
See,
Now we know.
I can easily fix that, but I'm too lazy to drag a chair from up downstairs into my room.
Phil,
He's
you're gonna
the
have an
traveling
interesting life with this
kids
logic.
these days.
Yeah,
Kids
Phil.
these days, yeah.
Maybe step it up just a smidge. A little
You know,
extra
you were
effort.
talking about changing your name, and I said you should be Phil the Void.
Fill the chair.
But I think you're just, you're Phil on the floor.
Yeah.
Phil on the floor. Yeah,
I fell on the floor.
I like it. I like it.
That's it.
Oh, a pretty interesting name, yeah.
Just as long as he's not Phil the topless hot dog. That's all.
Oh my god. Bunker
Don't bring
buddies.
it up.
Bunker
Don't bring it
buddies.
up.
I just want to one day be like, hey, you ever been on Phil the Floor? Yeah, I've fallen on the floor. No, Phil.
Just spell floor with PH just to make things a little bit
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, if you guys want me to, I can always get my Ewok hot dogs. So I can be filled with.
No.
No. That's okay.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna no. This is
We're
a
gonna buy you an adult hot dog costume.
That sounds far worse. Man. I don't know why.
not if it's fully clothed. It's not.
Oh my god.
Got to stop wearing your dog's outfit, man.
It's a cat, not even dogs.
It's not even. It's
Especially if you go to like the adult bookstore to buy the adult hot dog costume.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll definitely be a
that's
football
like the
one.
adult I was talking
Please.
about.
Here's the thing. I would have gotten a man's one, but I got that for my cat who looks depressed every single time I put it on him. So I said, okay, I might as well wear it with some random stuff.
Phil, I get a little
Who's worse
depressed
for their
every
cats
time
now,
you put
Jay
that on.
or Phil?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
I got to tell the story real quick. In California, where we used to live, there was an adult bookstore next to a Chinese restaurant. The Chinese restaurant was called Peking Boy.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That can't be
no.
coincidental.
No, I
It
don't.
just can't be
That
coincidental.
store was in the
No, it's not.
Batman.
That star was in the back.
You saw him drive by it. You know, Selena lived right next to it.
Oh man.
I'm trying to get back on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're-
We know. We know.
Um,
know.
Yeah, Batman.
what do we think about the Batmobile?
Oh, that was
pretty
dope.
decent for a second year.
Dope.
I like that it looks very done by
Let's
him.
see.
Yeah, I love the Batmobile, and when
I would have
he's-
loved to see more Alfred.
He's
Very
Hitchcock.
genuinely got a
muscle-colored.
two-seater for the first time.
Mhm.
Yeah, when he started that jet engine up, and you
He's
just
a two-seater in the first movie.
Yeah,
Let's see,
that
I'm
let's
just
was
see.
like,
sweet.
I guess so.
yeah,
Looks like a
Sits
Porsche.
there.
it's a
It's
muscle.
It's like a
It's a
Camaro.
combination of cars.
Look at
Mustang,
Camaro,
sorry, Mustang.
Charger type
Yeah,
thing.
it's Mustang.
No, it didn't crash on its own.
Looks
It's
like
not
a
a
It's
Mustang.
Mustang.
a Mustang-ish, yeah. I mean, it
It
definitely
was
Yeah.
muscle car. You know, it's like a mix between a few muscle cars.
Yeah,
All right, I want
You
to
know.
I want to get
It was
opinions.
cool.
Chase scene from the Batman versus chase scene from Batman Begins. I'm not going to do the Dark Knight. I'll do
the
Batman
best
Begins.
chase scene is this one
Okay.
You think so?
yeah, I like
Yes.
that.
I
I
prefer
like
the
the
Batman
Batman.
Begins
Oh,
chase
yeah.
scene.
because it felt, and there's been other people that say this too, and I'm so happy they did because when I watched it, it felt like I was being chased myself. Like it
Yeah.
felt like Jaws.
So you
Yeah,
went
It felt
from
like-
you like that as factor
Good.
from
Yeah.
Penguin's perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
I
because
like
of the
that a lot.
music and like, oh my god, like there wasn't this. There was a, it was just a very.
And that explosion, and then he comes
Chasing.
out
He's
of
like-
it. That was.
He's like, I
dope,
got
man.
you,
Yeah,
I got you, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom.
even though
Yeah,
it was
and
in the
it's like-
trailer, it still was a very
Dope.
good chase scene.
Yeah,
Yes.
And
that was
it
dope.
felt really real. The chase scene with the Batmobile on the rooftops and all that other junk that the other movies did, I didn't like that. So
I mean, don't get me wrong, I
too,
did
yeah.
like it because it was exciting, but it was very far
I
fetched.
told
Much
you.
much like in
Mhm.
this movie, he has plot armor. He gets shot quite a bit, you know, and
Yeah,
it's like
he gets shot a lot.
That's good.
But it's okay because you
It's
can
good for
tell.
him to have plot armor.
No, it's
I was
good
asking
be-
Maria.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
She
Well,
said
see,
it's good that he gets
more
shot
like-
a lot and it's
Yeah, more than because it makes it feel real. Because it's kind of weird that they like 100 people shoot and they all miss. You know, kind of like the
Well,
Weird Al
it
Yankovic
happens in Star
movie.
Wars.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I kind of liked. I mean, just going back to different iterations, I kind of like the fact that Affleck's Batman. You saw him get hurt, like you saw him get
Yes.
like his arm. He wasn't armored
Yeah.
everywhere in his
Mhm.
regular
Because he
suit.
was old.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying this
Hmm.
suit looks like he could have taken like a sniper rifle bullet and walked out of it. Like he got hit point blank by a lot of different calibers,
Yeah.
and we don't know
Mhm.
what his fabricate. Like I kind of wish I knew what the fabrication was.
Yeah.
Kind of
Mhm.
like because like all right, what is this? What is this?
You know, makes it like, oh yeah.
I
No.
don't, because it's a comic book.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
you
Comic
got
book
that.
things.
Like I'm like you kind of used to
Well-
that a little bit from Batman. You see the gadgetry. It's like James Bond. You see the Q. You see how things were made.
I like
It's a-
don't need all that. I thought it was
Yeah,
great.
I
this
would
definitely felt comic booky-ish. Yeah.
Well, it felt comic booky-ish, but then they felt realistic at the same time. It's kind of like there was a
Mhm.
juxtaposition between the two things. Like, oh, we're gonna have him have this like parachute thing instead of a glider, or instead of a normal Batwing, but he'll take 85,000 rounds to the chest and not have any winded.
Well,
I'm not saying that it wasn't a good thing. I'm not saying it was a good thing that they had shot a bunch of times, but it still felt like you were supposed to be terrified of this man. So the movie itself wanted you to be afraid of someone that could not get shot, creeped around the shadows, chased you with his car, broke your face. He wanted you to feel that way, as they all felt that way. Because maybe they did miss, because they were just so afraid of him. They were like, I'm just going to fire. And they had no idea. You don't know if those are bouncing off the walls or bouncing off of him.
At the same time, though, at the end of the movie, he gets blasted with a double-barrel shotgun, both barrels, and it knocks him completely on his ass. And you can see the indentation of the buckshot, literally, denting, and his armor plate on the front. And I think that was a good way to kind of balance it out, of where it's like, okay, he's not as invincible, and he obviously he had to take
adrenaline.
It's what's called venom. It's from the comics. He had to take venom because venom is green. He gets addicted to it in the comics, and I have a feeling where he becomes a junkie. And I have a feeling we'll see that in the next movie. He takes what's called venom from the comics, and he doses himself with it, and he becomes like this locomotive, to where, and that's when he's just hitting the guy and just like smashing his face in.
Oh man!
Even though he has a mask on, it wasn't as bloody as it probably should have been, but it definitely indicated, it was like, whoa.
I missed that run in Legends of the Dark Knight. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where that was from.
I think it helped to balance that out a little bit, because I did think that
So you actually think that was Venom in the movie? Like you actually think that was leading up to Bane and everything?
Venom in the comics is green.
No, but I'm just saying, do you think they actually were thinking that far ahead to lay in groundwork for like Nendapar and all that stuff from the comics?
It looked deliberate.
I mean,
it
why
looked
not,
very deliberate.
Yeah, and maybe he already has kind of knows about this kind of stuff, and maybe Bane's not Bane right now. Like that, we know him, the backbreaker and all that stuff. Maybe he's just a different kind of. He's just sucking the juice too. I have no idea.
Because I just thought it was adrenaline. Like I just thought because I didn't notice.
I think it was melted down prune candy. And
speaking of prune candy, you should try some.
Prune candy.
All right, y'all keep talking. I'm pulling it out right now.
Here's
it
a
out.
question for Alder. Actually, this was something that popped my mind like before they came out, and it's a lot of people were like, another Batman movie again. What would happen if this was Batman Beyond?
Then everybody would be more excited.
If it was Michael Keaton and Robert Pattinson being Terry McGinnis, I would have been more in love.
Yes. Okay.
I would have been running out of the theater screaming to high heaven. But we're not going to get that.
You do realize if nowadays, if they made Batman Beyond would be a woman. And
yeah, I'm just going with my dream. She asked to dream. It was a fake scenario. It was a fake scenario.
It'd be woke.
It would be woke. It would be more than this one was. Way more.
Well, I don't think so, because if it was the same director, and instead of doing like another Batman Origins movie like they've been doing for the past 20 years, instead they would do a Batman Beyond movie in which everybody's like passing the torch. If you guys haven't noticed, Ghostbusters has passed the torch. The Jurassic Park Domination is kind of like the passing of a torch.
Domination.
If this one would have been whatever, Domination, Dominion, whatever. I'm actually excited for that movie.
Jurassic Park Domination sounds like an interesting club.
And if this movie would have been, if this movie was a Batman Beyond, I would have been really excited. I mean, more excited.
It would have been cool if they stuck with the.
But you can
The
do
main stuff.
Batman over and over and over again because it's
You
Batman.
could, and you could
I
still
mean, you
also
can't-
do Batman
Yes.
Beyond because this is
Right.
an
You can do
Elseworld
Batman
tale.
Beyond, right?
I
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
see. I want to see a Dan I'm the Law movie. That's
Yes.
The next movie.
Oh, awesome!
All right.
First
Here.
rule of Fight Club.
We
You
don't
don't
talk about.
talk about Fight Club.
All right. Here we go. The moment of truth.
Oh,
All right,
fruit
try it.
candy.
Candy.
Yeah.
Candy.
Is it hard or chewy?
It's probably like ginger.
Now, Ryan, I licked a couple of those before we sent them to make sure
Ew!
they tasted
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
Oh,
that is freaking.
they got the pit in it.
It's chewy.
So it's actually just
Okay,
a dried
chewable.
prune. It's not candy.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's
if
probably
you guys,
Fruit is nature's candy, Tom.
No. It It's
Well-
a little. It's a
You
little.
look confused.
I'm trying to describe it. It's
Pruny?
similar. Yeah. Well,
pretty.
You know, that label just said prune candy. I don't know if that really was prune candy.
Ryan,
Send it, man.
why don't you explain
What
the
did you
texture?
send it?
I mean, is it wrinkly?
Yes.
Is it
It had a
smooth?
dog on the label.
It's
It said
a little-
like happy fun good time on it. I don't know.
It's a little squishy. It's
Okay.
Is it Castorum?
I think you seem like you're describing something that you might, have on you.
A squid.
it's a
Guess
little.
what's in Ryan's mouth?
Rubbery.
Yeah, kind of. It's a little jellyish because it's like kind of it's and it's got like a sugar coating to it, sprinkled on, and it kind of tastes.
Sounds
Ryan,
vile.
Ryan, don't
It's
do
very
that description with your fanny pack on, because
It's not bad. It tastes similar to kind of like a raisinish. It's a little raisinish, obviously.
That's
But it's maybe
do you like
not
prune juice?
I have not had prune juice. No.
You're getting close to when you need it.
You know what it kind of looked like when you put it in your mouth? It looked like
5 years younger than me.
Castoreum.
But
He doesn't look it.
wait, what happened?
Castoreum.
He just called you an
Ew.
old man.
Well,
I'm 5 years older than you.
Well, if I shave this off, then I look like I'm in my 20s, and I don't like that.
Yeah, me too.
I got like that baby face, like really badly.
I'm probably gonna shave mine off in April or May.
This hasn't been
Oh.
shaved in
Oh.
this hasn't been shaved in 5 years.
Nice.
You going for the mountain type of beard?
No. This
Just-
has been here.
Okay.
Been 5 years. I haven't had a skin shown below this.
All right.
You want to hear the funny thing that we lost a couple viewers when they showed me eating prune candy.
I was one of them.
Like, why is this guy eating? Like, what is he doing? What is this?
No.
It seriously
it's
did
different.
look
I
like
like it.
Castoreum. You should look
The
that
only
up.
thing I didn't like is
I
the
need to
pit,
eat that chip for
pit
Dan.
in the pit in the
Sit
middle,
right
but
here.
because
You
I was
do?
like,
You should see if you can plant
Is it
it.
still there?
Plant the prune candy pit. See if it will grow.
well, ironically, I've been wanting to start a garden, like grow my own peppers. and stuff.
Try it. Plant a prune candy.
Can
See
you
what happens.
Prune candy.
do gardens grow good in Florida?
Well, I mean, it's mostly warm and humid year round, so I can't.
Yeah, but
imagine.
you guys live on sand.
I have 2 avocado trees,
Well-
a mango tree, and a papaya tree.
Okay, so
So,
yeah, there is obviously
I always thought it was funny
it's like a
when
sh-
I would
it's
go
like a
there.
shelf
and
of- that's why
all
we get
your dirt was
sinkholes.
sand.
no. I mean, my area is like a silt, like almost like
Ish. It depends
yeah.
where you go. It depends where you go.
Hmm.
Because obviously the closer to the beach you get, you're gonna get more of a sandy texture, but you can still get you can still get some pretty good topsoil and stuff like that. So it's
I mean, the oranges had to come from somewhere.
yeah.
I mean,
Dan said, look it up.
Okay.
Well, also we have a lot of
Cas-
decent fertilizer and stuff like that
Castoreum?
between.
Yeah.
What's that?
Castor oil?
That's what flavors
Castor
your
oil.
vanilla. That's what flavors your strawberries, natural flavor inside of like strawberry stuff. And yeah,
Is this another weird thing of like squid when you came up the weird thing what squid like what calamari was? Is this another one of those things?
No, he's right. It's
No.
also I think it's a name of a
Isn't it ants or something? Or like a bug thing?
When I found out, I stopped all vanilla and all like natural flavored stuff. So, it's gross.
Yeah, he's right. Because
Oh boy.
if you look it up, there's
What'd you
some
send us?
beavers. Like it's
Uh-huh.
straight from beavers
That's
or
what
something.
it is. From beavers.
Just send us. There we go. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
gosh.
do a
R2,
Photoshop.
please.
I'm gonna do a Photoshop. You know how they got the little vanilla bean and the vanilla flour on certain things, and you're like,
I think
"Oh,
Dan's
vanilla."
doing one thing and everyone
I'm
else
gonna do a
looked at something.
Photoshop where it's not the vanilla. It's gonna
Everybody
be
needs to
that
check
other
their
thing.
Twitter DM.
Yeah, check your,
Yeah, I
check your
know.
DM, Dan.
I already did. Yeah, Rick, go.
I will check it out.
I don't even does Ryan even have that much of a yard to mow? I don't know. Unless he's starting a new service.
Anyway,
Ryan went to
we
go
don't know.
puke.
I thought Ryan went to go put on his fanny pack.
That fast? After that?
I mean, prune is a diuretic. I mean, he could take him a while.
It doesn't work that fast, does it?
I don't know. How old was that?
That's just
It wasn't candied prune. It was just prune that was left there for like 100 years. So,
Okay.
Jurassic World domination.
Whatever. That thing. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can remember the name correctly. Oh, come on.
Does anyone
Well,
else
I like the trailer.
But does anyone else like feel like we're getting too much like this? Oh,
Oh.
he changed. Did you have an accident on your shirt?
No.
Oh, you just wanted to change.
Wardrobe change. I mean, you got if you got it, you gotta flaunt it. I mean, what you doing? If you're not flaunting it, what are you doing?
I'm
for
gonna
life?
get mine next week.
Nice.
My t-shirts are getting here next week on the 19th. My friend arrives, so I'm really excited for those.
Yeah, this will be something that I definitely want to put on my Teespring or whatever the ones in the future so people can buy because it'd be hilarious.
Okay, Tom, you were
so-
gonna say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying. So we've had a string of like nostalgia driven
Yes.
properties lately. Jurassic World being one, Spider-Man, Ghostbusters. Now, I don't know about you. Like the only thing I've seen that hasn't been nostalgia or not, like, did anyone watch the trailer for Bullet Train? I'm just curious. That Brad Pitt
No.
movie.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Not yet.
No.
All right.
No, Brad
No.
Pitt was making a movie.
Check that out. It's actually like something unique and new and not nostalgia and good and no, at least from the trailer, I saw nothing to glare at. It's like, hey, a film. So I'm just saying,
Wow.
check it
That's
out. 'Cause, like Jurassic World is nostalgia wrapped,
Right.
like the story's wrapped in nostalgia, like get people back in the theater type thing, and it makes sense. But I was just saying, check it out if you. Ryan's gonna play that.
Oh boy.
Apparently,
Oh my God.
we have a video that was dropped, so we have to watch this.
Just for fun, because we see that guy again. That shit was very funny to me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't. Oh god!
You should send that to JR2.
Yeah,
Put his face on it.
Because he does.
I think
This,
I think it's been getting-
Lawnmower stream.
Yeah.
I think I just lost my sleep.
Put his face on
I'm
that.
pretty sure that.
Hey, we do lose an hour of sleep tonight, everybody. For those who change.
You guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
That
do
means
that?
I'm 3 hours.
No.
I'll be 3 hours.
There's
behind
no
you
daylight
guys.
savings in Peru.
No, you'll now be 2 hours behind me.
Nothing.
No.
So keep that in mind, Tom. Mr. Text me in the morning.
I'm sorry. I wake
It's
up
always
at
funny,
4
too,
or
'cause
5
I'm
in the morning because
I'm
of
in
my
the middle
dog.
of the two of them.
Tom's like, "Good morning."
It was
It's like
9
7
o'clock in my time.
Well, now he's like, good morning, but usually he's like, have you guys ever thought about...
Goes
I
in
go
novel
deep in the
mode.
morning.
Yeah.
He's my alarm clock on Saturdays.
5 a.m. Oh, come on.
I don't do it at
So-
5
Hey, guys-
a.m. It was at like 9 o'clock
Seven.
Eastern time.
Yeah, so
Thank
that would
goodness
be
you guys don't have my number.
It's
7.
it's like 7 o'clock his time. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it'd be
that you
6.
should be up at 7. I mean,
That was last Sunday, right? Right, that we got the text message
I
because
stay
you're.
up till like 1 in the morning. There's no way I would be up at 7.
It was my only day to sleep. Sundays are like one of my only days to sleep in. So like,
I got to
if
do bike week tomorrow. So
Bike week
Daytona,
early on
Daytona
Sundays.
bike week.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Nice.
So
nice.
I got a nice little hour and a half drive up to
Bike.
Daytona.
Okay.
What kind of motorcycle you got?
Not a one.
Oh, I
just
just said bike week, as in like you get together with all your motorcycle gang.
No, it's a big thing that happens in Daytona where they have people come down for bike week.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you don't. Wow, no one knows what this thing is. Like,
Yes,
am I the only
do,
one?
But that's what
No.
I thought. I thought it
We all
was,
don't
but
live in
you don't have one.
Cove.
You said so. Why are
Okay.
you going?
No,
like
I
to
knew
find
about this
out?
when I lived in New York. It was like normally a big thing. A lot of people go down
Yeah.
for it's right. It's a certain amount of time after the Daytona 500. What? Ryan, you're from Florida. Which way?
Ryan's laughing at my message in the private chat.
Oh my god.
In the private chat.
Hey, where I live, I'm like 20, 30 minutes north of Fayetteville, and
Yeah,
during June it becomes
no.
Gayetteville.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh my.
North Carolina does that. But yeah, so I have to get up there at like 9 or something.
I'm going to Ren
So if
Fair
you don't have a
tomorrow.
motorcycle, why you go?
Nice.
Oh, I'm meeting cousins. They flew.
Oh,
they
okay.
like
Oh, cool.
I have they won't
That's
go
Tom's
the
gonna
extra
stand
hour
next
and
to
20
bikes and
minutes.
take pictures.
Pretty much. But they wouldn't go the extra hour, 20 minutes to come down to see me. Like, hey, come up.
Yeah,
I'm
why
like,
don't you just come up
why?
there, bike week, yeah, whatever.
Hey, hey, I could have been at a Billy Joel concert tonight, but instead I'm here.
Hey,
So
Aww.
appreciate you.
Well,
Thank you, Tom.
Tabitha bailed on us. I think she's got a hot date or something. So she's like, I can't make it. Sorry. I'm giving her a hard time. I'm
She's
giving her a hard
busy.
time. I'm giving
She's
her a hard.
busy lady. I don't know why.
I'm giving her a hard time. She
no, we have a quota. There can only be one on the stream at a time.
Oh, is
And
that
Maria-
why? Yeah, I was trying to.
Wow.
I was trying to up the narrative. Well, don't look at me. I didn't say it.
You're the honored one. The only piece of intelligence on here.
That's
Piece
it.
of intelligence. Is that how we
Thank
phrase
you.
it? You gotta like that. You gotta like the pieces of intelligence walking around. So
What a
let's-
backhanded
Right.
compliment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know.
let's
Wait, I tried to salvage it.
It was.
Okay. Yeah.
How do we?
That light is
Kenobi?
no longer
Jurassic
red
World?
in Tom's office, but Tom is
Yeah.
red enough to look like that light's still on.
I get flushed very easily.
He's all
It's like
embarrassed.
Kool-Aid
Right.
Man.
You are pretty red. right now.
Oh yeah. Gotta smash. through
I
the
have
wall.
rosy cheeks. What can I say? I glisten like Santa.
Like Santa.
Hey
what?
man, in like 2 years, my entire beard's gonna be white. What can I do about it?
I'm
Just
already,
for men.
I'm already starting to get the.
I always wanted to be a Santa Claus. You know, you go and apply or whatever. Yeah.
I did that for a year during college.
Did
No,
ya?
wait a second.
Yeah.
Is everybody okay? Do all the men in the panel have beards? The only one that I don't remember is Phil. Phil.
I don't think he
Phil's a
does.
beard.
Does Phil have a
Is
beard?
Phil even here? Oh, he is here.
There he is.
Oh, he's got.
I've been talking.
He's got Yeah. Oh, he's got a beard. Yeah.
I got
okay.
baby
That's like
Baby
a
beard.
5
He's
o'clock
got
shadow.
something there.
Little
Yep.
fuzz.
He's got the peach fuzz.
Yeah, I got the peach fuzz. See, I knew that at least R2, Dan, and Rogue was going to be here, so I had to be the odd one out. Okay, so I had to look like Maria a bit.
Are you laying on a sleeping bag?
Yes.
I think
Oh my
Phil
God.
just had
Relax
the
it
most
now.
underrated comment to Maria right now.
Say, Phil, abort. Like,
Phil, reevaluate
Oh,
how you
man.
talk to women in the
Well,
future.
okay. What I mean by that is I was actually trying to look good looking. Why?
That
You
did not do that smooth enough.
Come out good. Phil shuts his camera
and
out.
Phil
He's like,
says he's never coming back.
We need to have like an intervention for Phil. Like
Phil needs a chair. He needs
I would
earbuds.
settle with
he needs to learn
an Amazon wish list where we could buy him like a camera and a chair and a microphone.
how to talk to women.
Yeah,
how to
you
talk.
got to stop Burt Reynolds seeing yourself on live streams like that.
Hey, at least his shirt's on.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We have definitely done an inside the booth style segue into nothingness for a while. So
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
I keep
All
waiting for Dan to be like
Don't tell
Illuminati.
Hey, don't get me started on that. I got enough to talk about soon.
Beaver butt glands and the Illuminati.
I got it.
Oh my god.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
all right, so Jurassic World domination. That's what we were going to do
Jurassic
next,
World-
right?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah, Jurassic World domination. Oh, well,
Domination.
before we wrap it up, I want to know what everybody,
Yeah.
real quick, thinks about the scene with the flare. I
Oh,
love
yeah,
that.
we were gonna-
I love that scene.
That was like an hour and a half ago.
I know. I love that
Yeah.
scene. It was the music, the lighting,
You
the
talking
way,
about the red flare in the arena?
yeah, where he
Yeah.
leads
The
all
water.
the survivors
They-
out
They
almost
walked from one flood to the next flooded
Oh,
spot.
well-
Yeah, that was cool.
yeah, but
Well,
it was
they
very
were under
That was cool.
stuff.
It looked cool.
it was very
It
heartfelt.
wasn't
I really
practical.
liked it with the music and everything. That's when he turned into hope.
Like
You know,
when the kid grabbed his hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
When the kid grabbed his hand and you saw like he saw himself, like he saw him saving
Yes.
himself type of deal. The imagery of that and the poeticness of this. And also at the like towards the end of it when he's standing up and the copter's lifting and you see the light hitting him and he's filthy, but you
Yeah.
see something changed in him. And like that was
And
you're
when
right. It was the best
lit-
scene.
The little girl is being put on the stretcher, and he goes to they go to like to strap her in, and she grabs onto him, and he puts his hand on top of hers. What in the hell is that noise?
Phil, what are you
It's
doing?
not me.
Are you playing pinball?
Something's going on.
Or like, did you get like a drum kit or something? What's up with that?
It's the cat attacking him.
It's me.
It sounds like-
Nemo.
What is that?
It's me.
Or,
What
or
is it?
Or he suddenly is cooking because it's like pots and pans.
It's me.
Oh,
It's my
What is-
keyboard.
You? Oh, it's
Oh,
Oh,
is
it's a
it?
keyboard? Oh.
I've got a mechanical keyboard.
Oh,
It's all
okay.
metal.
oh.
Interesting.
Sorry,
That
it gets a
explains
little
why it
loud.
sounds like a snare drum.
It
Yeah,
just
it
it
sounds
just sounded
cool.
like something.
Can you pick
It
it,
just
up
sounded
and
like
show
something
us?
like,
Can you be
like
like,
it wasn't that bad.
this
But I
is
was
what
like,
it
what
looks
is
like?
it?
I want to see what it looks like.
Aw.
I
Pretty.
got a
cool.
friend who has one, and I'm always like, "Why are you typing so angrily?"
The keys last longer and it's easier to clean.
It's like
That
the
would've
old
been-
flip phone. Like you want to hear that
nice.
thud.
That would make sense.
Sorry, I was going a little crazy.
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Unfortunately, yes, if Rick has not maybe mentioned, I am also a mod on his Discord. So apparently,
Yes, he is. He is the man in the chair,
do work.
He's our guy in the chair.
Yes.
Nice.
as he is described. So,
Yeah, I'm
Phil
also
took-
a mod on RKs. So there, have fun with that one.
Very
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Because of
Well-
trolls, because of his Batman review. So if we get trolled by anybody, yeah, he had. I forgot to tell you, R2. I gotta tell you that later. It was crazy.
Oh,
It got
really?
flooded. he got flooded by trolls.
Oh,
Tons of them.
Oh,
I've heard about it. It was
What
it
happened?
was
They didn't
wild.
like what he said.
Yeah, they went wherever he was, they went, and they just like
Yeah.
flooded.
Yeah, he got his Joe Rogan moment so far.
I was working, and I had it up, and all of a sudden it just lit up, like his Discord lit up, of people just saying god awful things.
Yeah.
And I texted another mod on there. I wasn't a mod at the time, and I said, "Hey, it is Wild Wild West right now in this server, and someone needs to be there." And that person said, "I'll talk to Ryan," and Ryan made me a mod, and we had a ban like of quite a few people. And now it started like this because of that. Now all the Geeks and Gamers mods have gotten together, and they're like, "Hey, we need to kind of communicate with each other because they're getting so much craziness, and people are trying to take down their stuff. It's pretty wild.
Oh my gosh.
I have seen some
people have no
crazy
life,
things.
huh?
Yeah, exactly. They have no life.
Get upset with other people.
It's
all the
miserable
time.
people who have nothing better to do than to make themselves feel better, and all because he said.
How do they stay on the
He had a
computer
positive
all
review.
day, every day?
He gave it a positive review. First off, he was probably one of the most positive ones about the movie.
Exactly. Yes.
And the only thing he said that was controversial is like, they're like, all the black people are good. He's like, why are all the white people like bad? He's like, that's all he said, because all the black people in the movie, Zoe Kravitz's character, she's an anti-hero, but still she helps, in the end, she helps save the day.
She's Catwoman, right?
Yeah.
She's not full black though.
No,
Look at her
she's
skin.
half.
She's like
Hey,
half.
don't get this stream
One
Ryan.
quarter.
Dan.
Whatever. I mean, if
I'm just saying, Hollywood has a special look for people. And it's not full black people.
We don't need to go into
Wow.
colorism here.
I know. I'm just saying.
It was
she's
wild.
multi-ethnic. How about that?
There you go. She is.
Let's just say it caused a lot of
Well, actually, if you guys want to know, for
interesting
people to.
Well, Maria, what were you saying, Maria?
you know,
Wait.
no, it's just that I recently had I had a meeting with somebody talking about some future plans in the performing arts industry, which I'm getting into. And she said, well, don't worry, because there are a lot of jobs opening for like you and me. She was a black woman. And they're opening up to women and to people of color, because in my place, a white guy would have had my place. And I was thinking to myself, well, wait a second. That's kind of, that's insulting to me. For me, that is actually insulting, because they're giving me a job, not because of I'm doing a better job than the other person, but because of my skin color and my sex. It's because I'm a woman and I'm a little bit darker than the rest, of the rest of the people competing. And like, you know what? I find that I didn't say that, but I said, I find that patronizing, belittling, and insulting. If a white guy does a better job than I do, hire him, and I will work my butt off to be better, and I will get hired for my qualifications. So to give these actors or these actresses a place because of their skin color, they want to be multiracial, I just find that insulting. Personally.
Well, it's not just even also the skin color. It's also dynasties, right? She's from a dynasty family. Most actors are from a dynasty family of acting. It's not an industry or a field that anyone can work their way into. It's a small pool that people pick the same people over and over and over again.
That's true.
So, I mean, it's besides
We're
that.
way past the 70s and 80s, everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, how many people are son of this, daughter of this, related to this, blah, blah, blah. It's all insular nepotism in some ways. I mean, obviously, a lot of people do have talent, but it's not like it's not like I could break into voice acting if I wanted to. No. Or R2 could break into be a leading man and play the next Batman.
Why you gotta take me down like that, man?
Well,
nothing about your looks. I'm saying about the.
In your defense,
Crush my dreams. God.
You,
go ahead and say
you got the height for Batman.
no. This is your chance, dude. Say I'm Batman with the deep voice.
I'm Batman.
Oh,
It's a good Batman voice.
it's a good Batman.
Swear to
Good
me.
Batman.
Where's the trigger?
But I'm glad you said that, Maria. I'm like, not that many have that. Not that I'll give that people I've met in person don't have that drive and also that honestness to be like, hey, I want to be here because I earned it, not because I'm filling a spot or a quota.
I'm not there. I'm not there to fill a quota. Don't take me.
I didn't mean.
quota.
I didn't mean to bring it back to what I said earlier.
But
No, that's
sorry.
fine.
I understand where Maria's coming from because it's extremely insulting to look at someone based on their gender or their skin type and skin color. I don't have an issue with diversity in movies. I mean, look at Blade. I mean, Wesley Snipes. Marvel was practically bankrupt. They were bankrupt until the original Blade movie made money. And then they want to come out with Black Panther, which God rest Chadwick Boseman, and I did enjoy the movie. Was it phenomenal? No, it wasn't phenomenal, but it was a solid Marvel movie. Yeah. But to act like, oh well, it's the first black superhero. I'm like, are you drinking? Are you drinking?
What about Blade? Yeah.
Or Shang-Chi when they said,
Wait. You're telling me that Black Panther wasn't the first black superhero?
I know.
Yes.
Nobody ever brings
How can you forget Meteor Man?
Give him a prune candy. Give him a prune candy.
You want a prune candy? Okay.
Prune candy.
Randomness. Does anyone remember
It'll
the
make you
show
feel better,
Mantis on Fox? Did anyone
was
remember that show?
It rings
Mantis
a bell. It rings a bell.
on Fox. It was like a rich African American in a wheelchair, and he made his own exoskeleton suit, and it's like made own like flying car. It had one season. I'm just saying, that came out actually like a couple of years before Blade or Meteor Man. It was like a weird Fox nighttime show that got canceled in the season, but I remember it because it was fun and cool and it was different. And like, sorry, this popped in my head when we were talking. Like, I'll watch random old stuff. I think it was like the Mantis. Now I'm looking to see if it has streaming somewhere.
Beautiful.
You guys should do a review of Meteor Man. You and R2.
Oh.
2 seasons.
Jot that on my list. Meteor Man.
You should do it.
Well,
Meteor Maid.
Let's
Meteor Man.
Meteor
Oh
Man.
yeah.
Meteor Man.
Robert
Meteor
Townsend.
Man.
Don't you remember Townsend Television back in the day on Fox?
No, I never watched TV.
Well, if you gotta do Meteor Man, you gotta do like Blank Man too. Like it's just all around the same time frame.
I think.
Oh,
Meteor
okay.
Maid would
Very
be
good.
better.
Now we're back to work.
Dominion. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was going to let everybody finish up the conversation, but to kind of move things forward because we're already at an hour and a half. So
I always thought it was Jurassic World Dominoes. That's weird.
No, it's
That's the promotion coming out. They're gonna have T-Rex shaped pepperoni.
Ooh. I'd eat that. All right, I have
All right, go ahead.
the trailer. This is 7 days ago, so I am way behind the
Okay.
curve. But I figured we would. Yeah, I know.
You're gonna watch the
All right.
whole thing now?
It's only a minute 22 seconds.
It's a minute and a half, barely.
Jeez.
Press play, Ryan.
I know that might be a long time for you, but it's okay.
It is. I might have to fall asleep. It's my next pillow.
Humans and dinosaurs can't coexist.
Hey, Dan, let's go do our own thing on Inside the Booth before I
All
sleep.
right, let's do it.
That's another plane, right?
Not exactly.
That's
I haven't seen this one.
Of our species, we not only lack dominion over nature, we're subordinate to it.
Come back.
I always come back.
Didn't this get eaten by a dinosaur?
I
Oh.
have not seen this
No.
one.
Bryce Dallas
In the
Howard?
trailer.
Or no, that's
No,
wrong one.
she-
Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, no, she's very much alive.
All right, that is the end.
It does look like a
All right, out of curiosity, I don't know if they said the casting yet, but is that Ian Malcolm's daughter from The Lost World? The African American
Oh!
woman?
Oh!
I believe that is actually a brand new character.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would not. I would not.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, because I thought for a second, like, oh, it could be, because didn't he have a daughter in The
He
Lost
did.
World?
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
he
He did.
did. I mean, I guess
They missed an opportunity for some type of synergy
Yeah,
there.
they did.
I mean, unless we don't know. I mean, I
don't know the character's name. I didn't.
Yeah,
I looked it up.
well, I don't think anybody does, but I think that's I think that's probably not. I don't think they would have went that direction. I'm very much looking forward to this movie because of the additional animals they're putting in. Obviously, you saw the two Allosauruses and the square fighting each other, and then of course the Pyroraptor, the one with the feathers, running at them in the cold. Those are all brand new animals to the franchise, which is awesome. And we're also getting Gigantosaurus, which is supposed to be the main and
making them bigger.
the main antagonist, animal. And that's through Bioscene. They're the ones doing it.
InGen?
No, it's
Is
not.
it-
InGen is the one that did Jurassic Park. They did Jurassic. I'm sorry, The Lost World. They had their facilities there. Same with Jurassic Park 3. That was all InGen.
But they show up in Jurassic World.
No, but
At the
yeah,
end.
and Jurassic World is the Asian
Jurassic.
scientist.
Yeah, Jurassic World.
It's
So
the same guy.
Dr. Wu.
yeah, Dr. Henry Wu, from the original Jurassic
Dr.
Park
Wu,
movie.
yeah.
Doctor
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah,
Yes.
Doctor Who. Well, Doctor Who's in the tank. I don't really
Yeah.
watch it, but if you
So
follow,
that pilot, her name is
Oh.
Kayla.
Interestingly enough, her and the daughter are the same age. So the actress who played the daughter in Lost World and Kayla are the exact same age, 37. I was just kind of curious to see.
interesting.
I checked the
Okay.
the cast of Lost World, so
Interesting.
and the fact that she only has one name kind of makes me a little, because the other daughter's name was Kelly in
Sus.
Yeah, Kelly. Yep.
so I'm wondering, I'm curious. I'm
Because
gonna
Ian-
theorize that she is Malcolm's daughter and the ages work right.
Ian Malcolm has several kids. Not just the one. He's like kids. He's like, oh hell yeah, I love kids.
Yeah.
When he's talking to Dr. Alan Grant in Jurassic
Right.
Park.
Yes.
And then he
Yeah.
says the same for wives. He's like, I'm always looking for the next Mrs. Ian Malcolm. I might watch the movies a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. It's,
And the cartoon on Netflix.
yeah. Oh, that's a good cartoon.
Oh, it's so good.
I watched that with my son.
You like-
Yeah,
is it
it's
good?
really
Yeah?
good.
Oh, Camp Cretaceous. Are you serious?
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
good.
good. They're
Really
on the. Oh, it's
Haven't
phenomenal.
seen it.
Okay.
Is it like
Okay.
Salute Your Shorts with dinosaurs?
No, it what would I
Like
compare
Land
it
of
to?
Lost?
No, it's all lore friendly to the movies, and it takes place between the various movies. So like the first season takes place when the Indominus Rex escapes and the kids are trying to escape the park. And the second season takes place after the events of the Jurassic World.
The second-
Immediately after. No, not the second one. That's the third season.
Okay.
So the second season takes place after Rexy defeats and Blue defeat the Indominus Rex, kill it. The Mosasaurus helps kill it as well. And then the third one takes place with the Scorpius Rex And then of course at the end of the third one is when Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom happens, because the second to last episode or the last episode is where you see them trying to capture Rexy, the original Tyrannosaur, for Fallen Kingdom. And so that's where it all plays out. And then of course the fourth and not the final season, the fourth season takes place after they escape the island, and they actually make it to an adjacent island that is run by Bioscene, which is who Dodson was working for in the original movie that Nedry was stealing the DNA samples for. Yes,
cool.
I think
no one cares.
That's insane. That's really cool.
No, it's a callback from Jurassic Park.
That's huge plot, man.
We got Dodson here.
Dodson
cares.
We got Dodson here. See, nobody cares. Just kidding. No, that is so
Very cool.
Bioscene starts their own island to where they're actually experimenting on the habits of the animals and how well they can control them actually. And so that obviously the other animals move to the mainland US at the end of Fallen Kingdom. And I
probably won't watch this one.
What is wrong with you?
Well, let's just say the last Jurassic Park was not favored very well in this household.
I don't think I even saw it.
Well, I heard that this one is the last movie that they're making.
This is the last one of the franchise. Yeah. This closes everything off.
Let's just say
dinosaurs eat everybody. That's why.
We're being very choosy for our movies, so we won't waste our money on movies that we don't appreciate.
All right, bye, Phil. It's nice to see you, buddy.
He keeps bailing.
Poor Phil.
Well, if he didn't,
Phil's
connect
like,
on
He's
the ground-
dealing with that AOL connection.
Yeah. The dial-up
I think I
sound.
do have some AOL CDs in my closet. That can
Nice. We should get them a package together and see if we can't.
You guys are so mean.
That's what happens when you hang out with dudes.
There's people down the street that don't live in a house have better internet than me, so I'm not sure why he doesn't.
Ironically, I'm living in an apartment until the market comes down so I can buy a house. And
coming down here. Come on.
Well, it's gonna take.
It's gonna be like 5 years, I think.
You'll have
to be at least 3 to 5
move on
years.
the outskirts.
I'll buy you a house, Ryan.
Yeah, you're just gonna buy me a house. I'm gonna get something.
It's gonna be plastic and pink.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm gonna get a house in the middle. It's like plastic and pink, and it's like for a dolly, and it's like
it comes with a little tea set.
It's
like you can always find like a little spot of land, get the land first, and then get like a little RV and plot it there.
That is
Polly Pocket. The Polly Pocket version.
A tiny
house,
home.
and you just use that house.
I had the boy version. My sister had Polly Pockets. I had boy version,
house.
Mighty Max.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
Anyone can buy a house. Right now.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how hard the market is still in Florida?
Oh,
like
it's rough.
Less than like 10 minutes houses are on markets in some areas. That being said, two of my neighbors sold their houses last week.
I know someone who sold their house.
Well, it's because everybody wants to go to Florida.
7 months ago, 6 months ago.
Doing, man, he's doing great.
He's back again.
He's back.
Phil, he's back.
Yeah, sorry about that. My
again.
internet like crapped out on me.
Guess who's back?
Yeah.
Back
Is
again.
I'm not gonna say anything about the internet. It's Chicago.
Yeah, I guess today I have McDonald's Wi-Fi.
You have McDonald's Wi-Fi?
It's a joke. McDonald's Wi-Fi doesn't work.
Okay.
It does.
Actually,
back in
restaurant
2012
Wi-Fi
and
works.
2013, it used to work.
Dude,
I can tell you, theme park Wi-Fi is terrible.
Oh God.
I know.
I can imagine.
I know. I mean, how do they have to have like hotspots everywhere, right? Because you're walking and
It gets galore.
Weird.
It used to be better, but the amount of people now, everything's on the phone. like 5 years
Right.
ago or
Yeah.
7 years ago, the park Wi-Fi was actually really good because not everyone was like using it.
Right.
They should just invest in.
Not everybody was
Starlink.
hoping they were an influencer.
Yeah. I'm not an influencer.
I didn't say you were.
YouTuber.
Content creator.
We all know what you really are.
I
Yeah,
look
part
at
prostitute.
influencers as
Speaking of that, it kind of you're kind of right. Someone texts me and say, "Hey, do you want to go to the park?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, okay, yeah." I guess that's what I am.
He's a ladies' man. Remember?
Why do you think Tom has that red light on?
It's
Oh,
the green one.
the red light
Oh,
district.
boy.
Wow.
He's a ladies' man. He's pretty smooth criminal.
He's,
I've seen him in person, and he's pretty smooth criminal on the ladies. So.
Sweet.
It's all the monkey
Oh,
lizard.
boy.
He's
Oh,
all,
boy.
he's like, hey ladies, he's like, I get special access. You guys want to see?
And like I said,
You could have special access.
Anybody want to touch my monkey lizard?
Jay confirmed it. He gets the ladies going. So whatever he does.
And
Nice.
we are now up to Kenobi.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, yeah. Yes.
we're gonna
I-
have
Alright.
to start
I
wrapping.
have
All
a
right, here we
lightsaber
go.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. What do
Which
we have?
I have not seen this one either, and this one's definitely new. So
All right. Oh, it's in the desert. Who knew?
yeah, gee whiz.
The fight
Who
is
knew
done.
Tatooine was the desert planet?
It was.
We lost.
Yeah.
Are you
Who
sure?
knew? Who knew?
We
Yeah.
Oh man. He lost, he said. We lost.
Aw.
I like that scene. I will not lie. I like seeing that.
That was Luke Skywalker.
No, that was his brother Jake.
That's true.
To hunting Jedi. This patience.
Oh man.
Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail.
That's not Gideon.
The Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
Inquisitor.
Ooh.
Everyone knows he's looking at a lightsaber then.
I like that part. That's all I like that out of it.
I have to be honest. I like the whole thing.
Yeah. Sorry. I agree with Ryan. I like it.
I gotta say, as a person who's seen Rebels with this nitpicking, that Grand Inquisitor is like his head's too fat.
Well,
He was
the
like smart
species
as
was-
hell.
The species was also in the Revenge of the Sith. They don't look. It doesn't look the correct to the way it's already been portrayed in film.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I would agree. I don't like the way he looks. However, does that like kill the horse? No, I don't think it kills the horse.
All right, one question. A lot of people have been saying this. Without the music, will you still like the trailer? Is it the music? Is it John Williams? Is
It's
that what's
music.
it's targeting your emotions, your nostalgia, your heartstrings?
It's
Did
Ewan
you get it?
McGregor. It's Ewan McGregor. That's why
No,
I would watch it.
Yeah.
Ewan
But also
McGregor as
the music.
Obi-Wan Kenobi
I would watch it.
is
I
phenomenal.
would watch it.
You're getting the bait, man. Be careful.
See, and this is where I got irritated last night on FNT because
still
I
watch
feel
it.
like they bag on things too much on a negative light. I can see the good with the bad, but they're really getting down on people, and it's irritating me. Like
I'm just tempering expectations with anything from Disney now.
Well, no,
I'm not.
I completely understand that, but I don't like this whole thing where just because one person likes it, and Chrissy Mayer said this too about the Book of Boba Fett. She asked the guy, she's like, do you think you guys like, kind of hate people who actually the normies that like it? And they kind of all like had this look like, whoa, wait, they look shocked that she asked that. And then of course Ryan was the first one to say, what, because you like Baby Yoda, and he's like, no. And I understand they're frustrated with things, but this is where I come from. I don't say that I'm sucking on the jangling of the keys thing, because I see the problems. Like the sequel trilogy is not good. I saw some promise with it, but when you say don't insult the audience of people who are watching you, and then you turn around and say every time they jangle the keys, you guys run back, I'm gonna tell you to go fuck the hell off. And that's where I got irritated last night. And that's what, like, because JT, you're like, dude, you're like, whoa. And I was tired, and I had a little bit of a bug in my butt, and I'm not gonna lie. I like the guys. I think the guys are great. I really do. But I'm not as burnt out as they are, and I understand why they're burnt out, because they've been covering this longer than I have. They've been covering this since The Last Jedi.
My question is, what in the track record right now of Disney and Lucasfilm gives you that much hope? Besides Mando, what gives you that much hope?
Only Mando.
That is my only point. I have little to no hope except for you. I know Ewan McGregor's going to be a great actor in it. I know he will give a great performance.
No, and
I don't have any hope of where this is going.
Yeah.
I would have to disagree there, because actually the fact that they did give us a Mando after the sequel trilogy, when everybody just just got mad with the Disney trilogy, and they came up with Mando, that gives me an inspiration to say, okay, they can still do stuff that's really good. The Book of Boba Fett, unfortunately, didn't go that way.
Yeah, but I say the company as a whole. I mean, if that was the case and they knew Mando was doing well, they would have taken time already to start implementing more sales and things in other aspects. You're not seeing a game based on Mandalorian yet. There should have been a game based on it by now.
Well, look at the Star Cruiser, Galactic Star Cruiser.
The Star Cruiser, Galaxy's Edge in general.
That thing is a piece of shit.
I'm terrible. So I understand. Don't attack the people that like the show, but also, I don't have any faith yet. Like I need to see more.
Very little. Go right ahead. Just don't like it because of the nostalgia part of it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like it just because of the nostalgia part. Like the Book of Boba Fett was.
That was funny.
Like
standing alone,
just be honest if you like it or not.
The Book of Boba Fett.
I like it because of somebody.
Okay, I like the Book of Boba Fett because of the Mandalorian.
I like the last two episodes.
That's why I called it the Book of the Mandalorian.
I didn't really like that though, because they brought the
that
Mandalorian in to save the show.
Well, because it wasn't intended, because they had fudged season 3 of the Mandalorian up so bad by firing Gina Carano, and that's why I'm saying I see the good with the bad.
Okay,
there are things that.
I'm just gonna hold my lightsaber. Here's the thing. My worry is the same thing with like the Marvel shows. All of these are to set up characters or create characters for something else, right? A lot of the stuff
they haven't been good. They haven't been good.
And my worry is Reza. That's the shaved head black female Inquisitor, right? That's the person we spend most of the time besides Obi-Wan camera-wise on the show.
Yes.
Oh, it's the black.
I can tell that. I mean, at least in my mind, in terms of no. In my mind, I'm already seeing the Lucasfilm story path. She's going to have a redemption arc. Because guess what? We know where Obi-Wan's going. We know where Vader's going. We know where every other character's going. So the only characters that can have interesting or different storylines are ones we don't know. And we know where the fifth brother, second sister, we know all of their plots because of Rebels.
And to JT's point, I'm not actually excited to see Obi-Wan and Anakin square off again, because it takes away from obviously the original trilogy.
Well, he has to be beat again.
What's that?
You think it's going to be a dream?
It could be.
Because in the
I don't-
first Star Wars, he said the last time he fought him was on that, that lava.
Yes.
Well, yeah, he said
Here's-
the last time that the last time we squared off, I was but a
Learner,
student.
but now I'm
now
a
I'm
I'm a master.
So it doesn't technically mean that.
Tom is holding a like an ice cream cone. What is that thing?
It's a lot.
It's a lightsaber. Oh, that's so
It's a
awesome.
tilt.
No,
It has
the other
like
way
a-
around. He had like a
It
weird.
looked like he was
It's
like
a-
talking
it's
into
a
like a
horn of
microphone.
some
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
Rancor tooth.
Yeah, that's
Or
what it
a
is. Like
tooth.
too.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
Tooth or horn.
Like an ice
So
cream
it's one of
cone.
the Savi's lightsabers. So it's one of the ones you make in Galaxy's Edge.
Is
Oh,
it?
cool.
That's a Rancor tooth. And-
Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can say this on live stream, but how much did it cost?
When I did it, $200. Actually, nope, 20% off of that for discount. So 180-ish.
That's not bad. That's
Oh,
about
nice.
what that's about one of the Hasbro.
What is he playing with right now?
It's got back.
If anybody has a used one that
one.
doesn't want one, you can send it to me.
I have a
back
bunch
scratcher?
in here.
I have
no, a lightsaber.
I have an original master replicas
Oh, I was
Awesome.
Darth Maul double-bladed lightsaber.
1 second.
Oh,
I have
cool.
like
Yeah,
3 more in
Slinky
here.
one.
4
Yeah,
more.
not the Hasbro one, but the master replicas one.
Master replicas. Ooh,
Yeah. Those
that's nice.
JT, I want to know more about what you think, because you're sitting on the other side of the fence, and like I said, I don't have an issue with differing opinions. Where I got grumpy is like I want to hear. Oh, that's
I
cool.
can't
See,
focus on with all this chaos.
This is the only lightsaber that I'm ever
I have
gonna
to updo.
that I'm never gonna get. So
Bill, I'm sorry.
I
I
gotta-
do
I
want the
gotta-
dark
I
saber.
bring out the
That's the best
expensive
one.
version of that.
I do want the dark saber.
Brian,
Yeah.
I have to jump off in like 5 minutes. So.
Okay,
Wait a
okay.
second.
Let's let JT say his piece about what he thinks for
Love it,
Obi-Wan,
Maria.
and then
Right.
plug his stuff and let him bounce out. So let's not interrupt him.
I don't really have much to say about it, but like I said, it looks cool.
What are your
I'm not
criticisms?
excited about any of the new. One of my criticisms of it.
Yeah, what are something that's like really holding you back from liking it?
Just from the trailer.
Yeah, just from the trailer. Are you kind of burnt? Are you kind of burnt out on Star Wars?
I'm burnt out of desert.
Yeah, I'm burnt out on desert.
I'm burnt out of old characters.
Yeah.
Good point.
I'm
Good
I'm
point.
burnt out of the hey look,
Good
we got a
point.
breathing Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I'm burnt. Like
Yeah, I
Another
can.
good point.
give me a new story.
There you
I'm-
go.
That doesn't suck.
They should just do new stories because
I'm
I mean,
teetering on the edge
it's
of being
kinda-
burnt out. I feel you do.
Yeah.
I had the same criticisms with the 3 movies too. I mean, it was cool to see Leia and Han and all of them, but I only thought if they did them like kind of like, yeah, they're there, but not really a main character, or more of a mentorship for some people.
Yeah.
Not like here's Leia, she's floating through space, which she never did before, and not
That was-
dying. Awesome. So
that was
like,
dope.
if they just did a new story with and
Mary
just
Poppins.
mentioning
That's
those
the one.
folks, I think it probably would have been better. But Disney said, "Hey, look, we've got all this, new land, new this. We're gonna give you all this nostalgia," and they took it, and a lot of people took it, and they got burned. And I don't want to get burned again.
I don't blame you,
So-
dude. I don't blame you.
Hmm.
Like Spider-Man did it okay, but if they keep doing it, then I'll.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
Yeah, I
that-
mean that's the end of Spider-Man. In my opinion, stick with the cartoons
Yeah.
now. You know,
If
That's
Ghostbusters
it.
does it, I'll be just as annoyed. So if they're like, it was cool to say, hey, these guys were here. Bye bye. See you later. Retire. Whatever. Like, send it off.
I
I
kind
think
of.
the only person that they'll keep for Ghostbusters though is
Is Winston.
Ernie
Seymour.
Hudson.
Yeah. Ernie
Well, that makes
Hudson,
sense
Seymour.
because he was going to make the company. But if he's
Yeah.
in it all the time, no, I won't.
Well, they could
Right.
easily do the Extreme Ghostbusters or a version of it.
That was
You
a
know?
great show. I think
Yeah, it was a
underappreciated.
That
great
would've been
show.
cool.
But
And that would have been a perfect blueprint for them because it had a good natural
That's what
diversity.
2016
it's the same with Star
should have
Trek.
been.
It's the same with all these shows.
Mm.
They're just making them
The
to
card.
make them
They're
the old stuff.
Picard, yeah.
they're
Go
trying to
get somebody else.
Yeah.
they're trying to resurrect they're trying to resurrect the past for nostalgia's sake, but it just comes off a corpse.
Yeah, and what happens when all these people die?
How
Really
often can
die.
you de-age Mark Hamill for?
Well, he can go to
Well-
hell.
Ouch!
Yeah, that dude.
No,
like
I'm
Ow!
I have a
Well,
hard. I have
the
a
reason
hard.
why
deal
Star Wars
with
also
there, but-
hurts a little bit is I'm kind of on the same line with Jay. The people behind it ruined it for me.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
I think
it's
a lot of
really
people
hard
feel
to
the
get
same thing.
back into things. Like it really took me some like really thinking. Should I go to Spider-Man? The only reason I went to Spider-Man because everybody said it was really good and I would like it. Same with the Batman. I'm not just gonna go to a movie now. I used to go to movies a lot.
I did too.
Tons and tons of money.
Yep.
And now I'm a little bit more picky because I really don't want to support people that generally hate what I do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Fair
No,
enough.
I do feel you. I mean, and I teeter on the edge. Sometimes I feel like our side is too negative. Sometimes, and I know their side, they don't like us. They want to push all this nonsense. They want to destroy everything. I don't know.
They
Sometimes
can't take criticism.
They can't
And
take criticism.
No, exactly. Mhm.
I
You know.
see it in the corporate world every day.
Well, I see it
deal
in
with every day.
I see it in
And
the government world too, because
Yeah.
there were signs about, on our HR website, diversity and inclusion, and I'm like,
you can have it. You can
Like-
have that on your website. Just don't
Do
force
it.
me to
Don't-
read it if I don't
you
want
know,
to read it.
it's just I don't know. It's
But
like
what I noticed is that there's a lot
talking
of
about-
times when
they're talking
I
about.
just go back to your movie thing. Yeah, I just don't want to I just don't want to go to a movie just because Darth Vader might be in it.
Yeah.
I want to go because it's a good story. It might be a good movie.
I think we're at the point where we don't need franchises anymore. We just need solid independent films that come out. that
Yes.
We don't need franchises. We don't need cinematic universes. We just need a good film and then another
Yeah.
one and be completely different.
The-
I please people check out the Bullet Train trailer. I'm telling you, I think
Okay.
It's good.
JT,
It
I
looks
think
good.
you I
Yeah.
think like that's a new I mean it looks
But again, that has some vibes from
of like Die Hard or
no,
other thing.
from Kill Bill. Like that looks like Kill Bill.
Does it? Okay.
Looks and feels like Kill Bill. It's like okay. So it and then they have the other movie where it's the lady writer goes off into the jungle, gets lost, and has to
Oh.
be saved by her model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
Romancing of the Stone. And it's like
Mm.
they make it so obvious too. It's like, okay, we're not dumb. So or some of us
Yeah,
are.
but there's probably a lot
Sorry.
of people younger than us that probably haven't seen those films that might
Mhm.
say,
Then go
"Oh,
watch
this looks
those
good."
films.
Joan Wilder?
Go watch those films. They're better.
Yeah.
They're better
Yeah, but they may.
movies.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, there's probably people in their 20s or something like that that don't.
Go watch.
I don't know.
Dude, I've watched movies that have been out before
Yeah.
I was even born.
Yeah, I
I-
love
I
black and
think-
white films. I get that.
I think this is part of the problem of so I'm at the upper end of the millennial generation, obviously. I think
I
this
love
is
you, Tom. Don't
you
worry.
know I think the younger millennials and even in the ones younger than that, unfortunately, who didn't experience some of the excellent culture from movies from the past 70s, 80s, 90s, they don't perceive those as existing because it's like it's before them, so like it doesn't exist, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. So they want to take
they're
like
not.
they're not,
Not
yeah,
shown those.
yeah, they're
Like,
not.
It
They're,
comes down to parents.
Yeah.
If the parents
No.
showing the movie to the kids.
Well, yeah, but
Mhm.
do you
I mean,
remember-
my
do you remember
mom, my
TNC?
dad.
Do you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
Turner Classic Movies or TCM
Yeah.
or whatever it's called? They don't really do that anymore. They don't show old movies because
Um,
either there's
The
some
guy from the Chicago Tribune will have the best years of our lives, or
Yeah, but
Yankee
there's
Doodle
always some-
Dandy and stuff like that.
there's
on.
always something that says this is made in a different time. This may offend you. So
Yeah.
now these young people, why would they want to watch something that offends them? They kill the movie before they even let you watch
So
it.
they're censoring it without censoring it. Like people are gonna same with what Disney does for Pinocchio or Dumbo or on Disney.
Song of the West.
That's what
I
I
watched
say
Song of
all
the-
the
Song-
time with
Song of the
Japanese
South.
screens. This was made
Song of
in
the South.
a
There we
different
go. Yeah,
I still have a VHS for that.
that's
I
an
watched-
amazing movie.
I watched the episode
Song
of
of the
Jackass that was made.
Yeah,
time. Yeah, that's a great movie.
it's a great movie actually.
Well, I mean, you can't.
and now
even
it's offensive.
What about
Maybe
Jackass
not,
15 years
but
ago?
people
though?
don't know that 'cause
You
they
were
don't
telling,
watch
you were
it.
saying something, JT.
Yeah, so
Jackass?
I watched that movie, right? Jackass,
Mhm.
or that
Yeah.
show,
Uh,
15 years ago.
I didn't
And
like that.
on right before you watch it, it says all the humor in this could be offensive, was made during a different time. This may offend you. If not, go watch something else.
Ugh.
Why would you watch that if you are like, I'm not saying Phil would, but why if you were like younger like Phil, and you get offended by things easily, why would you watch that? So they're
Wait, Phil,
already
you get offended?
they're killing the old stuff before
Oh,
you
I
even see it.
see. People in my age group get offended easily real fast.
'Cause they're
Me on the
toxic.
other hand, me on the other hand, I've been doing YouTube for like 6 years. And my parents, I had to deal with my parents. You get tough skin fast.
I was a 100-pound 5-year-old. I got my share of getting a thick skin. Like bullying is what builds character. That's
right.
Always.
Oh
and
yeah,
that
I can
doesn't
attest
happen
to
anymore.
that.
Well, at least
That's-
not in schools.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I got bullied as a kid because I had like seizures, and some kids in school kept on like bullying me because I had seizures. That makes you get a tough skin real fast, and pretty much tells like there was times where I got in trouble because I literally told the kids to go F themselves.
But that's also where you get your humor from, because like
Oh, yeah.
you get your sense of humor. That's why comedy's going down.
By
People
making fun of
aren't getting
yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
people
can't laugh at themselves anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
'Cause they-
You know,
'cause they're
and
told not to.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
R2 and the misses and stuff like that. They even said that they're like, we give you you're such a great sport, and we give you such a hard time because we really like you. And I said, no, I think it's hilarious. If I
Me
can
too.
if I can be funny and laugh
If
at
you
myself,
don't pick
and,
on me, then I know you don't like me.
yeah, like exactly
I
like, and that
Definitely
I've
like
told people,
you, Dan.
Oh,
I've told people that, like, look, if I don't poke fun at you, I don't like you. I won't be around you. So,
Tom,
yeah.
is that your
Tom, your
child
little-
crying.
Yeah.
Tom's little thing just laughed at me. I don't know why.
He doesn't
Well-
like you.
I say we
I don't like you either.
I say we wrap this up. So, and we can end on a honest note with JT here. So let's go around real quick and plug everybody's stuff. JT, do you want to go first so you can bounce?
Sure. You can find me at Instagram at Gunter_graphics. I'm also the Captain America dude on Twitter at jgun.09. And sometimes I do make appearances on here after the weekend. Dan's channel sometimes if he remembers. And then, yeah. So there you go.
All right. If you got
He doesn't tag me, so I don't know if I should show up or not.
Well, I'm going to tag you next weekend. You should try to stop by, and we'll try to continue as we get more information about Kenobi, because obviously there's going to be more coming out. So even if it's for like 30 minutes. So Maria, you are next.
Well, you guys can find me on Twitter as the Geeky Crochet, which is the initials right there. I am part of the wonderful group of After the Weekend with Archer the Icky and JT. And I have, I do sometimes make appearances. Well, I do make an appearance sometimes, like very rarely on Dan's channel, but only if Ben Stiller is like the leading actor of the movie that we're going to be reviewing.
By the way, we're going to do
So-
another one, and you'll be with us. No, it's coming out soon, anyways. But you know,
and yeah, I mean, you can find me there. I love to engage with people. I love to meet people. I mean, that's it. kind of brain dead right now anyway.
You're good. You're tired. I know you are. You got up early. Tom, go ahead, buddy.
Tom Rogue Disney. If you find me, probably if I'm in here, I'm probably either on After the Weekend with R2 or something like that, or your channel, and sometimes I think Dan once in a while. Otherwise than that, I'm walking around somewhere, sweating my butt off, eating something bad for me, with either a drunken
No
droid on my
veggies.
side or someone else. But I try to be honest about the theme parks and help people out, and hopefully make stuff that make people laugh. I guess that's about it. But it's Rogue Disney.
He also gets tips from the ladies.
Yes. If you have a particular set of skills, I work with your group. But
Tom's all about lunch and gossip.
Yeah. But after that, I'm gonna do a live either from Daytona or I'm going to Epcot later that day. That's gonna be a lot of driving for me. Patty's Day, I'll be at Animal Kingdom because they have green beer there, so that made sense.
Green
beer.
Besides it, yeah, they have, and it's Hawks Grog Ale in Pandora. But they have a green beer that's microbrewed for the park. It's actually pretty good. Nice little fruity, hoppy notes. I've had it before, but it's made sense to me because they don't do green beer in Epcot for it. I'm like, hey, no green beer in England or the Rose and Crown Pub? Nope.
Interesting.
So, but besides that, I hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend. I'll look forward to watching anyone else's. I think Dan, you have a show tomorrow, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead.
If I'm not drunk on tequila, then I'll watch it.
Watch out for the trees.
I will never let that down.
Why we love
Dan,
you, Tom.
Dan, go ahead, man.
All right, you can find us on InsideTheBoothTV.com. You can find us on Inside the Booth TV here on YouTube, and Inside the Booth over on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, all that jazz. And tomorrow night we do have a show. It's the Rumble review. It's going to be about the West Side Story. Who did it better?
The new one.
The old one or the new one?
West Side.
The old one.
West Side Story.
No gang signs, please, sir. Thank no gang signs.
No, go ahead. Throw it up there.
The original West Side Story. That's what you're doing?
Yeah, West Side Story is tomorrow. So.
Dan, are you a jet or a shark?
The shocker.
I have no idea what that means.
Did you not watch those?
Did I watch what?
West Side Story.
I
don't think he's watched them yet.
You're talking. Oh, okay. Yes. I don't know who I am. I like them both. They both do a good job. Their dance moves are awesome.
I like the
I love 'em
Warriors
all.
more of the game movie.
That's it.
R2,
I
you
got
want
the
to go
same
ahead?
knife as the shark. So.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Flashing blades, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hi, I'm R to the Icky, and I co-host a channel called After the Weekend with the lovely person above me. And tomorrow night on our Discord at 7 Central, we're going to be doing a watch party for our upcoming review, which is The Naked Gun on Monday with
It's gonna be a newbie.
with some guests. So, yes, if you want to watch the movie with us, you can do that on our Discord.
Nice.
Nice.
Phil,
Yes. Hey.
talk
So-
about your channel.
Oh, okay. Well, so you guys can find me on as Phil TMNT on Twitter and YouTube. Where on YouTube I do gaming streams, open mic streams, and interviews. And since I'm on my spring break, you can see this week I'm going to be way more active than I've usually been. And I may try to get some interviews this week on my channel, so keep in tune for that. And apparently, I got a OnlyFans as my same as the hot dog cosplay, according to the people on my panel earlier.
Remind me not to watch that. Huh?
Excuse me.
And the silence.
Bunker
All right.
buddy.
Disgusting.
By the way, I
Bunker
would
buddy,
just like to
bunker buddy.
mention too that JT is the best guy in a chair any Discord could have.
No,
Yes.
JT is top notch.
Yes.
He's an outstanding
Yes.
guy. He's funny, and he works.
I'm
super
starting.
hard.
I'm starting to play the game, JT. By the way, I'm starting to play the game.
Okay,
He
make sure you
assured me.
Join the guild.
I suck at video
Salty
games.
nerd.
I think I've
Oh,
mentioned.
I help you with Among Us, and then you start playing another game.
No, I'm gonna play that tomorrow. Actually, I'm finally gonna play Among Us with a bunch of friends on Discord. But JT sent me a new game, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this out. And he told me that it was easy.
What game?
It's
He
easy.
said it was easy.
Dragon Champions.
I'll have to
Yeah,
look
that
at it.
one.
It's a turn-based.
We have
Oh,
we
okay.
have a discount code we can give you too to earn some cool stuff.
2.
Dos.
Two
Oh,
discount.
2. I only
Yeah.
got 1.
Kay just sent out another one. You have to
Oh.
go to the Discord.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, I want to thank everybody for jumping on tonight. I know
Join the
that
guild, R2.
join
I
the-
will.
Vader will be proud.
Vader would be pleased.
Sorry, Ryan.
No, you're okay. I just, I just want to make sure that we get you out of here in a decent amount of time because I know you got.
You're fine.
Okay.
We're good.
I appreciate everybody stopping by. We're gonna do this every Saturday, and hopefully we can get a lot of the same people back. Kind of
I'm
keep
not
this.
coming back.
He's not coming back. I did. I know
I'll
it.
come back now. You hear?
If you don't come back, I'm gonna make sure that Phil sends you a picture of him in that hot dog costume.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
I will send you guys a teaser on my OnlyFans. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to do that, Phil.
Well,
No,
everybody's got to make
it's
money somehow.
expensive to send to South America. Don't worry. I don't want you to spend that much money.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Marie. Just for you, I'll send it. I'll pay the extra money just for you. You're welcome.
Oh, good God.
You got to make your money somehow, Phil, huh?
Exactly. Exactly.
So, Maria and
Do what you gotta do,
R2,
Phil. Do it.
if you want to stick around after the outro, I got a quick question for you guys. And if anybody
Sure.
needs to bail through the outro, I completely understand. So, I appreciate everybody stopping by. The chat is awesome as always, and I love discussing all this kind of stuff. So we're gonna take it out. Here we go.
Get back in there right now and play Yaya Ding Dong! No, we are done for tonight. You have to play it! Yaya Ding Dong! My love for you is growing wide and long.
Yeah.